Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Monday and happy spring. Glad you're with us tonight. It's the first official day of the new season of spring. We're so glad you're here because actually we're bringing a perfect stone for tonight, and it's actually a big debut coming up in about 1 hour. And right here, I have every single piece that we will have, 12 in total. Yesterday they told me 15, there are actually only 12. So we have 12 stones that will debut in an hour that are actually perfect for spring. They are Sphenes, and we've got your spring Sphenes, but this is really the collection we've been waiting for. I know it was only a matter of months ago that we had this stone in a very select few. They were gone immediately. We had a lot of people who didn't get one. This is the top quality Sphene we've ever had. It was actually, I had the pleasure of introducing these to the world a few years back, and that was an original parcel. We had them for probably a few months, and then it became a mainstay here, and we are so excited to now bring a really, really cool collection that are actually, we'll get into it at the top of the hour about how these actually came to be the remote source, which we actually have to keep a secret because of security with the mine and everything else. But we actually have a really special story on why these are so incredibly high quality. The cutting, the quality, the clarity, the amazing color change they give you. Plus, of course, being one of the most highly dispersive stones in the world, it is one that is, there's a reason why everybody that sees it wants one and has to get one. And we've got a really affordable price for you tonight on those. So we're looking forward to that. That's coming up top of the hour. Now, what are we going to do in the meantime? Well, a lot of great brand new designer pieces are here, and we also have big top of the hour. So it's going to be our Sphene collection coming up, 12 pieces only. That's it. Technically, there are 13 stones, but one is actually a match pair that we put in earrings. So that's a first. We do have a gents ring, by the way. The rest are all ladies rings. So we'll see all of those coming up. They probably won't last the evening. I don't think there's any way they will. So we've got those coming up, one of the rarest stones in the world. Plus we have major, almost 11 karat tanzanite. It's our 11 karat cushion cut square. We'll be seeing that. We also have a Demantoid in a bridge and some classics like diamond rings, but done up in a really unique way where we're going to see both baguettes and rounds together, make it princess cuts and rounds. And so we have that. We have some great diamond pieces that are pendants, great giftables, beautiful ruby drop earrings. Speaking of rubies, I do actually have a new designer ruby as well. That's actually a 285 in an oval, and it's a really cool setting. We've done big rubies here, but we've never had a setting quite like this. So we'll see that on the way, and brought out some museum pieces as well for this Monday, where we're going to bring markdowns on our best of blue wing block D in a pendant, which is our big round, best of fire opal, best of pink diamonds with yellow diamonds, and so much more. We even have a chameleon. Our largest chameleon now is about a carat 47, so we'll see that as well. So lots to get to. Now, I do have some requests. Now, you can get your requests in, and I hope you will because we have plenty of time for requests. But also, Anita, we've got some golden pearl earrings for you. Bonnie S., we've got a really, really affordable pink diaspore. She was looking for something with a little more minimal diamond weight. We have that for you, Bonnie. And also Amy B., if you're out there, we've got you a Zimbarn that you might be looking for. So those are the requests I have lined up already. Of course, if you have one, get them in. We'll help you out. Bring them out as soon as we possibly can. And we've got quite the special evening. Even some really cool designer heart-shaped pieces with baguettes. So it's not going to be an hour you want to miss leading up to the Sphenes. We're going to have a lot of big value, so you can shop those pieces early. And then please do tell your friends if you know any gemstone lovers or jewelry lovers or collectors of gems. Make sure that they're with us at the top of the hour as well, because this is not a stone that, even if not everybody's going to get one, and listen, we probably won't have one for everybody, but even if that's the case, it's a stone you want to see just to appreciate, because you might not have even seen this before, especially in this quality. So looking forward to that big debut for our Monday, and let's get started. One of the hottest stones over the weekend that we could not keep around was Kunzite. So I'm going to bring you one right here for you that is a good looking Kunzite, and we'll see that. And then again, if I call out your request and you're here with us, let me know so we can show you your piece right away. And then we've got 9964 right now, which is our 285 pear-shaped Kunzite, and that is a really good looking stone. It's our 285 pear-shaped, and this is a cool asymmetric mounting. 36 points in the diamond weight, so it's going to be almost like a little bow design or a knot on one side, and then you've got that wraparound design with that halo created around the Kunzite itself 285 is the stone size, 36 points in diamonds. It's in the white gold, but you don't need to leave it that way. So you can choose the rose or the yellow and get it perfect to your own preference. So we love to see that. And we are going to get started with a mega value. And we have even turquoise drop earrings that are really beautiful and affordable. And it's more of a cascading style, like a chandelier. We'll see those. But we're going to talk about one only here at $19.99. Yeah, we're going to do a lot better at some Monday Night Markdown. We love to start the week right with some really extra special savings for you. This is, well, take a look. It's our one only and not going to last because there is just one thing to do. And that is take that $19.99, make it a lot more affordable. Great setting here. So again, totally unique. I bet you nobody else is going to have a ring quite like it other than you. And that beautiful kind of side to side, east to west setting, a little bit of that open kind of knot design, and then wrapping with diamonds all the way around. And that's actually, we'll do better than even $9.99 as well. So just to send it on out, give you a great chance to pick up a really good Kunzite before it's gone because they've been just flying. And so if you want one affordable, it's already there. We're going to make it more affordable. It's only $888 instead. And that is, of course, in your size and in your favorite gold color. So no issue there. $888 is the only one we've got. These Kunzites are always one of a kind. So that's really crucial to make sure you remember that that is going to be when it's gone, it's gone. And no other stone that is really quite that affordable in our collection right now in the Kunzite world. So let's get to it. We've got some beautiful turquoise earrings as well. I'm going to get to those next. That'll be item number 0037 coming up. And then any request at all. We even have a really special new pink diamond, GIA certified. It's actually a VVS. Getting into that real higher clarity range that we see. We don't usually have VVS certified. Look at that. That's a pink diamond. Wow. Amazing. So we'll see that tonight as well. Yes. Oh, you do? Okay. Does she want to see some golden pearls? Is that what I hear? Is that correct? All right. So Anita, we've got golden pearls, and I've actually got two sets of earrings for her to choose from. One going to be a little bit more dramatic and longer, and then we've got one that's a little bit shorter, but they're both drops. So we'll start here with, well, thank you, Anita, for being with us. We're actually going to start with a really, this is a unique style. We've never had anything quite like this, and I don't know if they're going to sit on their own. They probably will not. So this is why they are a challenge. But you know what? They're a really cool, different look here. You've got yellow diamonds and white diamonds together, and this is going to be three different sections. Let me start with it on the hand here. And she's always invited to stay on the line too, just because, you know, it's always smart when you got one of a kinds here. But let's take a look. This is going to be your start here with the white and the yellow diamonds here. They're going to lead into a more lighter champagne golden tone of the pearl. It's 0092, and we'll have 18 karat gold here. Now this is the longer, more dramatic version. Now I do have a smaller, shorter door knocker style that's going to be in yellow gold. So I don't know if she has a preference on gold, but that could actually be the sway here. But this is actually 18 karat solid. You've got the 11 millimeters times 2. Let me show you the other one here next to it. And you've got two 11 millimeters. They'll be post and butterfly backs. And then you have 140 in the total weight. We totaled everything together in the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds. So you've got the baguettes, the rounds, and a really beautiful look here. I'll show you the other one side by side, and then we'll get you a length on them. But that's what they look like together. And again, you see it's just a whisper of a golden. It's not that brighter yellow tone. It's more of a true champagne yellow. And then we have this length here, and then we'll give you a look at them draped against the ear so you can see that. But they are 1 inch and I would say really close to 1 3/4 inches. Yeah, about 1 3/4 inches there. And then your post is at the very top. And then of course that's just option one. That's a more dressy option. I'll show you one against the ear here as well so you can see it that way. And then we'll share with you what we can do in a little bit shorter version. This is what they look like from a distance away, just to give you an idea there. So that's going to be how that length, yes. Kunzite gone. Congratulations. We'll take a close-up look at these pearls too so you can see the color they have, that lighter golden, and then each of those sections of the yellow diamonds. Now I do have one more version so you can see, and they're going to be little different prices as well. This is supposed to be $49.99. We're not going to do that, and I'll try to set these sections up so you can really see them well because you've got a really good look in those yellow. We've not seen yellow diamond baguettes. So that is very unique all on its own. And that's one option. And then we've got a smaller option. And actually what we're going to do is take this price even further down for you. It's actually going to be, well, let's just make this really easy. And this is the 18 karat version. The other ones are going to be 14. We'll do them right now for just $2,499 if you prefer. The longer length. Now my next style is going to be a little bit shorter for you. And I'll show you for comparison here. This is the slightly shorter length that you have, but you're going to get a little richer color and bigger style of pearl. So we're going to get to those next, but that's really the you know, just kind of at that point, I think you're going to know aesthetically which one you like better. So we've got the yellow and the white diamonds. Then we'll get into this next pair, which is 0083. And then do let me know if you like that style. And then we've got the smaller version, which again, smaller in length, but not in the pearls, because the pearls are quite a bit larger here. And this is going to be item number, that'll be, yes, 83. And that will be 13 millimeters each on the pearls. This has a hoop to start. And then you've got that larger golden pearl that looks amazing. And yes, it's going to be 13 millimeters. You see there, that's 13 millimeters each. So a really, really good look there. And also it is 20 points in diamonds. So this great kind of door knocker style looks almost like a lock at the top. And then you've got diamonds in front of your hoop, which is going to be a click enclosure. And also the diamond pave that's right above your golden pearls. So if you like this style, we're going to make this a little bit more affordable, even though you're getting the bigger pearls. They're only in the yellow gold though. And then we'll take a look here at one on just a moment. But this is actually supposed to be, they're supposed to be $39.99. We'll do a little bit better for you. Okay, we'll do a lot better because these are just, again, by request. And we don't have any studs. It doesn't look like Anita, so just drops here at the moment. And then we'll show you the length here that you're getting in this style, which is going to bring you still a good length here, 1.25 inches top to bottom, and then I'll pop one on for you. So that's going to be, I would say these could even be daily, like not necessarily because they don't have that intense diamond weight that we saw in the last ones. I think this could be even daytime and daily if you wanted to, where the other ones look a little bit more evening, formal, dressy. But this is actually not going to be $39 or $29.99. Here's what they look like from a distance away so you can get an idea of what those are about lengthwise and how that hoop starts, and then you get that little bit of drape there as well. And it's a two-tone effect almost because you have a little bit of white rhodium underneath the pave of the top hoop there as well. And we'll do this one, you know what, blow them out right now. Not even $19.99, not even close. We're going to blow them out for $15.99 on a brand new designer golden pearl earrings. So that's what they look like from a distance away. And then we'll go right back up close. So $15.99. Who got the Kunzite, Spencer? Carolyn? Thank you, Carolyn. Enjoy that Kunzite. Well done. And they have been just so hot. We are so excited. You're loving the Kunzites. And then here we go. One more look at that golden pearl. So that is what we have in golden pearl drop earrings for you. And let me know if you have a preference. The first one's $24.99. Yes. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Anita's got this pair, so that means the longer ones with the baguettes are still here. So congratulations. And again, Amy and also Bonnie, I've got your requests here as well. So let me show you, since we're on earrings, I'll stay with the hand shot up here, and then we'll show you this beautiful cascading turquoise drop earring that has these separate 5 strands of gold and turquoise. It's item number 0037, and I'll show you each one together here because they're really stunning. And these are actually these, first of all, you're getting a ton of carat weight here. It's 11 carats 96 total weight in the turquoise here that are all Sleeping Beauty variety. Here's the other one. It'll also be a post and butterfly back. And then let me rotate that around a little bit here so you can see there's a really good look. And of course, one side you see is shorter and one side is longer. So if you'd like, maybe just the shorter side, probably closer to the face, and then have that extension outwards. So if you want to do that, there's a great length. We've never had an earring like this before. They're going to have the post and butterfly backing to them. They're all solid 14 karat. You're getting the 1196 in the turquoise. They're rounds and pear shapes mixed, and there's no diamond weight. Just that beautiful gold chain. I'm going to get you a measurement here, and then we'll pop one on so you can see what that's all about. But this will be about 2 inches in length, maybe just a tad more. You've got the bezel set round up front. That's going to be the top, and then all the rest that drape are those pear-shaped stones. There's your side, there's your rear. So this is actually like almost like a briolette cut in that they're all the way around. You don't actually have a flat backing to these stones. They're really beautifully cut all the way around, so it's really lovely. And they're not even, well, they're not even $1,000 for all that turquoise carat weight. I've got another pair of turquoise that has 15 carats, and they're $2,500. This is a 12 carat, and they're not even $999. They're not even close to that. Give me a second. I'll try this one on here very, very quickly. It's going to take me just a second to put it on with the backing, but I really want you to see them because they're so beautiful when they're on the ear, that with all that chain length, that's going to get you that drape, which is so lovely. Okay, I may not get the backing on, but let's just put them, yeah, this is perfect, just to see how they look and how they drape, and that's without a backing, so they're kind of falling forward a bit, but you can see how amazing they are, and those droplets of turquoise, again, that are kind of, again, pear-shaped, like a great briolette cut, and that they're pear-shaped all the way around. Love that. They're only yellow gold. They're not even 9, 8, or 7. Do you like them? They're going to be even less than even $799. We'll blow them out for $699 only, and those are already spoken for, so congratulations. Then we're going to go right up close, and my next is going to be a pair, look at this, actually a heart shape stud. Yes, Jalen, you've got them, right? Okay, so congratulations on those. The turquoise earrings are gone. Unspoken for, and they were only in the yellow gold. Now we're talking about, ooh, look at this, all tapered baguettes. Item number 9949. Is going to be your item number here, and wait till you see these. These have these little silicone stoppers to them, so that's going to be just a nice secure setting style. And then we'll show you, maybe I'll put one going each angle here, so you can see it's actually entirely made. Think of it like an abstract or free form, super cool, almost deconstructed heart, because it's got all those tapered baguettes around and around. That's everything. No round brilliance, no other cuts there, but it's giving you a much bigger dynamic look than you would typically see in most studs, and that's going to be kind of a button style earring. Item number is 9949. There's a total weight of 128 in your baguettes. Again, tapered. They're almost like a trillion because they're tapered in such a way where there can be very subtle tapering and there can be a little more dramatic tapering. This is where you get that more, wide out front, and then they're almost like trillions because of that. So we're going to do something really special on these earrings, and then we have a matching necklace. So this is a set opportunity for you, which is very exciting. You don't see that very often. Designer style, we know, and a great, great look. So all we got to do right now is move them on out of here, and thank you so much. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Anita. And then we'll find out who got those turquoise earrings, which are gone as well. And then Sphene's now 45 minutes away, actually 44 now. So the countdown is on. Let me go ahead and show you the necklace as well, because this is going to be the exact match. You don't have to get both, obviously, but that's the match in the necklace, which is attached to the chain. You've got adjustability here. It's actually 18 and 16 inches adjustable, so that'll be an option for you. But that's going to be coming up. We'll do the earrings first, and those are going to be, let's bring them down. I'm not sure if I'm loving the $34.99. So we've got a much better value. Well, this is fun. It's always nice to be able to bring a big discount on diamonds, especially when they're all individual larger diamonds. This isn't little pave. This isn't little accent material at all. This is a really important style. And one pair only, centered post on them. Again, they've got those little backings that are like little silicone stoppers. So they're actually, I find them easier to put on than even the butterfly backings, which can warp over time or they can bend. We've all been there where the little butterfly part of the backing tends to bend and then it's not secure or proper. This is actually going to be a lot less than $34.99. I want to show you the size from a distance here. And this would be just such a unique way to do a heart shape. Take a look from a distance against the hand. Then we'll show you with the measurement here. And again, just the one pair. And then the matching necklace to follow. They're about a ½ an inch top to bottom. And we'll go ahead and I'll prop one up against the ear as well so you can see that, but they're not even, and look at this finishing too. So even though there's a little bit of open work between the baguettes individually, there's that really nice finishing behind the baguettes. So it's really still a really great, constructed piece. It's really well done. And they're not even $34.99. Take a look from a distance just to give you a size reference here. If the ½ an inch isn't quite giving the illustration enough, that's what they would look like on the ear for you. And they're not even $34, $24, $2,000. They're not. Let's take another look up close and we'll get them out the door right now for $1,499 for the earrings. They're super cool. And then the necklace is actually going to be even a little bit more affordable because it's going to have 57 points in diamond weight. So I'll show you the necklace and then we'll see who's got the earrings. And then I bet you they're going to take the necklace too because we're going to make the necklace extra affordable. That was the idea, was take each piece individually down further so that if you do want the set, it's affordable to do so. And item number 9948 is the necklace, which I'll show you here on the hand as we're verifying on the earrings. This is the necklace and that'll have 57 points. It's really designed in much the same way. Very similar scale, but now you can really see from a distance away how these tapered baguettes pick up the light, much like baguettes do, right? Same kind of concept where they're very much like almost mirrors interacting with the light. 57 points in diamonds. I actually have the white gold and I have one of the necklaces in rose gold, which is interesting because the earrings are only in white. And this will be the way to get a fabulous, unusual way to do a heart-shaped necklace. There are 2 adjustable links here, lobster claw, 18 and 16 inches to choose from. So wear that wherever you need to accommodate the neckline of the day. But it's actually only $999 for the necklace. So the earrings, $14.99, necklace, $9.99. That means the whole set can go to you for under $2,500 if you do want that matching set, and I would recommend it because that is a very unique style to get in the world of heart-shaped jewelry. Usually we see heart-shaped jewelry all the time, but it's usually done with more round brilliance and different ways to do it. But with those bigger baguettes, it's really awesome. So that's $9.99, one white, one rose. Even for our rose gold lovers. And how pretty would those be in the rose gold too? See the tapered baguettes. Don't see that very often. So that's going to be, yes, we'll take a look at the earrings too, and then we'll see who's got them. And then we're going to be on our way. $9.99 for the necklace and only $14.99 for the earrings. And the earrings were item number 9949 if you'd like to grab those. So two very important looks there, very unique styles for sure. And we are on our way. I'm going to show you that big, big, big ruby. And then again, Amy, we've got your request. Bonnie S., we've got a request for you, then pink diaspore as well. So we'll give you a couple minutes to arrive. Let us know if you're ready to go to see those. And then I got to show you this big ruby, because when it comes down to it, there are designer pieces that we love. But when it's big rubies that we're seeing, usually the price tag gets really steep really fast. We have a nearly 3 carat coming your way. Brand new design you've never seen before. Whole different mounting than we've ever had. And look at this. We're talking about building it up from the sides to the profile to that centerpiece, which is item number 156, brand new two-tone gold. So you've got your white and your yellow, go with everything. Then the east-west set. Burma ruby is a 285, very impressive. 107 is the diamond weight, and tends to look like even more when you look at how it's made and how it just builds and builds and builds up the side. There's a knife edge style to the band. You see, this is not even a normal band the way you're getting all that width around the back. Finished on the inside, then you have that knife edge style that's going to carry on through, but it goes yellow gold, then white gold, then the yellow gold again as your platform for this very clean ruby. How about this from the side detail as well? That is so important, and we have an $89.99 piece. And yet that is not close to what you're paying this evening for this one and one only. I had to really check to see if that says 14K just because it's got the richness of 18K. And sure enough, it's 14 karat. But I was looking at that, noticing there's a really rich tone to that yellow gold. Love the side angle too. Even that little bit of border around your initial halo there. Really well done. Great finishing. Let's show it on though, because this is such a new concept. It's not just a new style, but really something we've never even had before. And yet, look at that. There's that two-tone showing off really, really well. Again, yellow gold on the side. The yellow gold's going to carry on through the back of the ring as well. Then that big kind of band of the white gold with the white diamonds. And then right up top, more yellow gold, all with white diamonds. Carat 07. We're going to blow it out right now. It's not $89.99. This is one of the larger rubies we have left in our collection. Burma rubies, when they get up to this size, extremely, extremely rare, as you well know. And we are thrilled to be bringing you the discount of a lifetime right now in a brand new style. And look at this. There's that clarity we look for. Very unusual to see a size of ruby that's going to still deliver the clarity like that has. And yet, it's not even going to be $89.99. Only this one. Dial in early, because I've seen a lot of great rubies go out the door here in that 2, 2.5, even 3 carat size. They've never been priced this way. So it's a really good time to jump in, especially when you've got that much gold. We usually just kind of rely on the diamond weight to tell us the story of the mounting. But in this case, there's a lot of gold here as well that we love. It's not $89.99. Not even close. This is a good one. It's not even, we're going even lower than $8,000. And suddenly a nearly 3 carat stone, that's breaking every rule right there. But we're not making it $89 or $8,000 or $7,000 or even $6,000 or $59.99, which is about as affordable as rubies get when they are anywhere above 2, let alone this one really going towards that 3 carat mark. It's not even $5,999. All you got to do is call me. You got to be first though, because that's really, really paramount here. It's not even $59.99. Great mounting, heavy. If you like to feel your gold weight, if you want to feel the gold presence and you want to feel the power of diamonds and see them all the way around from every angle. I talk so much about the side profile of a ring is where we don't normally see a lot of attention paid. That's what this ring delivers. It has all that diamond weight all the way through the side, and there's enough of a platform where it's really going to be set up higher so you see all those diamonds, which are really pretty, but at the same time, it's not like you're worried about that stone teetering up high where it's difficult to wear. Not at all, because you have that, you know, ample gold and diamond solid. It's constructed like a building is, really. I mean, it's really well done. It's not even $59.99. We only have one. Take a look. We love seeing these really high-end pieces here early, and this is a great example, and I'll make it $4,999 instead to get that $1,285 right there to you. And then let me know what other collectibles you'd like to see. We have a really special Spinel. I mean, this show is really jam-packed with some incredible museum pieces, and any requests at all, gotta let me know what you're looking for. And then we also have a really special alexandrite deal. I mean, the markdowns are here, as we always like to see and do on Mondays. And then let me show this to you. It's 0006. As we are waiting home for that ruby, may already be gone. Let me try it on one more time. I'm gonna walk you through all the details. There's that, again, like an exaggerated oversized knife edge. We just mean that point. You see that point where it's almost like it comes a little higher towards the middle of the band. Then the pave keeps on going, and this is your side profile. Love seeing that much two-tone element to it. There's just no other 3-carat or near 3-carat like this price. And look at that, all that knife edge all the way around. You've got that finished inside under gallery. The glow of the stone is really impressive. That's what I'm always harping on with the rubies, is that rubies, as they get into bigger sizes, sometimes we see them, but they're really opaque. And to have that kind of glow to the stone tells you everything about the quality, because it's not just about the size. Getting a big size in a ruby is not all you're looking for. You want to get more than that. So let's get to this pink diaspore. This will be the most affordable one we've ever had, by the way, and it's item number 0006. There is not another one like it in the inventory. It is going to be mass hysteria, I think, in this phone bank here, but I only have one. So warning you early, if you're already looking for a pink diaspore and you want it to be a little bit more affordable, and of course this still has the lavenders and the blues to it as well. More simple mounting. Now, when I say simple, maybe that's not the right word, because the 1-carat diaspore, yes, is in the middle, but it's not really simple or lacking for detail. It's just not going to give you this tremendous diamond weight. It's really about giving you the 1-carat even oval pink diaspore. This is that Ghost of Mine region material out of Afghan, which only had 1 month of mining. It also has 21 points in diamonds. So most of our diaspores have been really the exact opposite of this. We'll see 1.5, 2 carats in diamonds. We'll see a lot of gold weight. We'll see these really, what would be decidedly more dressy designs. And so naturally, a lot of you said, well, do you have anything that's a little smaller and that can be a little bit more of casual everyday wear? I think this is perfect. Now, I don't have anything else like it, and it's also with that going to come with a really affordable price tag. I'll admit we've made them all very affordable for what they are and the rarity they deliver, but you're not paying even $19.99 for this pink diaspore. Come on in. Do not wait, because this is that one only, and you know who you are. If you've been seeing all those really high-end luxury pieces and thinking, I'd love to get one, but they're out of the price range, this one will be in the price range, because it's only $999 instead. And no, I've never had one under $1,000. So here's the way to get it right now. Still get that rare and exotic stone, the beautiful colors and pleochroism it has, and it's $999, and you can change the gold color if you want to. I love it in the white. That is my #1 preference. We see several in the rose. I think this is the one to own, though, in the white gold, just as it is. A little bit of lacy detail to the mounting, has a little mill grain, pave diamond work as well, and back up close we go. $999, but only one. I wish we had a bunch of them, but we don't. I don't even have anything that size left in the pink diaspores. They're just limited overall, so it doesn't give us a lot of choices. And so that's what's so nice about having that one for you. And then let's see who's got it. You want it? Thank you so much. Let me get to this alexandrite. This one's sold. And let's go to item number 9335, which is a very special, again, keeping with the one-of-a-kinds here. Wow. Got to tell you, though, this is a very big stone for alexandrite. It's going way up and over the 1-carat mark, so excited about that. And it's item number 9335 in a bridge mounting. Carat 10 on the alexandrite. That would be a color-changing, phenomenal gem. Of course, Chrysoberyl is the family it belongs to. I've got a regular Chrysoberyl here, meaning not color change. Look at the difference in the color. If you are new to the family of Chrysoberyl, there's cat's eye Chrysoberyl, there's alexandrite, there's Chrysoberyl, and there's cat's eye alexandrite. So that's Chrysoberyl in its typical color. This is what happens when you get a color changing Chrysoberyl, and it's called alexandrite. Known for the Cuello de Fuego material, has a blue-green to a red, 100% color change. You get a carat 12 also in the diamond weight. Now, sometimes we'll see 2 rows in diamonds going underneath the bridge. Well, this one's actually where instead of doing that, we have 3 rows on the side, 1 row underneath, and we do the double halo instead of the single halo. So more of your diamond presence right up front and center where that alexandrite is, and perfect way to frame it. Great color change, blue, green to red, one of the more luxury stones you can own, and yet I have not seen one priced this way in a very, very long time. Even if you were to go down to simply a 1 carat, and if you don't think there's a difference in a 1 carat versus a 110, there is, because of the rarity and the fact that every single point really does count, because this is not a stone that comes in a large size very often, and 1 carat is colossal. Also the clarity, you might expect a little hazy or foggy kind of aesthetic to an alexandrite typically. That's not the case here. You see it's got that really strong, beautiful clarity and that glow almost. It's like seeing an ultraviolet blue. We saw this in the Afghan diaspore just a moment ago, where it's not just blues and greens. There's this almost different ultraviolet blue that's coming right through the center. I want to show it on the hand here. You can even change the gold if you want to. And we have got the value for you on alexandrite. This is such a great ring. And sometimes, again, when we have pieces that are discounted this level, sometimes it's leave it as it is. You can change this one to whatever gold color you want. So get ready for the big value. It was $49.99. Great deal as it is. That would be a typical price right here at TVON, and we're the leader in values. But this is not going to be $49.99. For as fast as everything's been going, don't expect this one to do anything different. This will do the same thing because it's just that kind of value here. And 110 with the 112. Incredible, incredible look. Get ready. We have nobody on the phone lines yet. It's also a June birthstone, I point out. So is Pearl. Pearl's the one we typically think of because alexandrites are so rare and exotic, but you have an option. If you have a birthday coming up in June, this could also qualify and would be a great way to get the more exotic of your two choices in birthstone, and yet it's not even going to be, not $49.39, $29.99. That's the automatic right there. Taking that stone under $3,000 in a slightly, it's not perfectly square. It's got a little more rectangular cushion to it, but it's close. And it's not going to be $29. We got a better value. It's going to be headed on out really, really quickly. Do not wait. Whatever you do, these are alexandrites. We have very few that are over 1 carat in the entire inventory. And we have a vast inventory. And yet we're bringing in new every day, yet we don't see our big alexandrites come through all that often. So here's your chance to pick it up. Great stone, not $29, not $28, not $27.99 either. We're taking it way too low. In this mounting alone with a carat 12, well, that's worth more than $27.99 by itself. So to be able then to go further than that, get your 110 alexandrite, so incredibly important, and you're not paying $27.99 or $27.77. This is wild. This is what it's all about in these kind of values that we bring on Monday nights. It's all about the markdowns. It's all about the best of the best. This is not going to be $27.77. It is $2,699, and that's it. So big value there, and one only, and that will be gone. We're going to give it 30 seconds, and then we'll be on our way. Don't forget, a big tanzanite deal is coming up in this show. We've got one of our museum reserves, but this is the largest we've seen yet. It is a nearly 11-carat stone. Looking forward to that. Russian Demantoid is here. We've got a really classic but upgraded diamond band. And more diamond slice earrings are here too, but this time in a new formation. We'll see those. And the pink diamond, the VVS2, GIA certified. Now, if you want to see that other color of Chrysoberyl, we will show it. And we do have just moments away now. We are 27 minutes away from the premiere of, and not that I've never had them before, but we have new pieces, color change Sphene, the best yet. And in the last time we had a couple of these from this same source, they were very, very, very popular. I think it's the prettiest stone we can bring you. It really is. And it's yet rare and phenomenal. So we'll see that coming up top of the hour. This is not a show to miss entirely through the show, I mean the whole way through. So let's show you also, we have a 1222 cushion cut blue wing. Later on, we'll see a 11-carat stone or just slightly under that. We'll show you the big one here. Also, we have bigger turquoise earrings if you want them, because I know those turquoise earrings went really quickly. Somebody's got to get this alexandrite for $26.99. That is such a value for one of the world's rarest stones. Here's the other Chrysoberyl. Faceted material. But when it's not color changing, usually it is sometimes a green yellow. This is really just more or less bright yellow with maybe just a hint of green that it makes it appear more neon. It's item number 217, and it's a quick one only, and it's a 104 oval Chrysoberyl in probably the most elegant, simple, classic mounting you can have out there in the world of jewelry. 104 on this roval stone and bright as can be. Not a typical yellow in the sense it doesn't really look like a yellow diamond. Doesn't look like a yellow sapphire quite because it's got that little extra pop of neon to it. And it's 11 points in diamonds down the sides. Now, another one you can stack away, maybe put a wonder ring next to it or two. But this is that classic solitaire setting we love to see. And we only have the one, and it's going to be flying out of here because it's rare. This is rare too, and yet the cutting is what makes it so vibrant. It is in two tones, so you've got the yellow gold, and look at that, it's 18 karat gold actually. So we may want to change that, guys, in the information in the system. Joyce, maybe make a note of that on this one because it's 18 karat gold instead of the 14K. So a little upgrade that, guess what, is not calculated into the cost of the ring because you see the hallmark there. The hallmark is accurate, and that's going to be 18 karat for the yellow gold basket, and then white gold the rest of the way for the band. And this is now priced at a 14 karat gold price. So you've got a really good value right there, just in that sense. But take a look at it on classic solitaire kind of style here, but with the pave on the shoulders, and better yet, $19.99. We're taking everything down. That's the kind of the freedom we have on Monday night markdowns to start our week, and then that big premiere coming up in 25 minutes. You cannot miss. 12 pieces only. That's it. Not going to be enough for everybody to go around, which is why I'm keep telling you. And we even brought in more operators for this Monday so that we can help you get through every, we don't have a lot of people stuck in queue during this big premiere because that gets frustrating. So we're ready for you. We're ready for the premiere. We're ready for you. And on this one, I'm going to make it $9.99 instead of $19.99 to get that beautiful classic. I mean, it's giving us fire almost like it's a diamond. It's a very brilliant stone thanks to that cutting, playing with the clarity that you're getting in the stone as well. And that is only $9.99. So that will be just one only. And again, priced as it's 14K. And then I took that price half off that. So big, big value there. And then we've got, oh, and I did want to show you guys, I really was excited to bring you a fire opal that I had yesterday. It looks like it's already gone. So I did bring out a different fire opal that we love. We've got a 5 carat and then we've got a 8 carat. But interestingly enough, the 5.6, actually it's a 591, looks almost as large as the 8 carat. So we've got a couple of those really premium, bigger size fire opals that we still have yet to see. We'll see them tonight. And then if you'd like a really fun earring that goes with absolutely everything, that still gives you tremendous diamond presence, but without that dressy, overly overdone look, we're going to show you item number 9771 here. I'm going to start with these on the hand so you can see the size. And it's a really cool way. We've seen a couple of versions of designer styles like this where it incorporates the diamond slice pattern that you have that's all natural. And what we're going to show you here is, let me go ahead and get them ready together on the hand so you can see them from a distance because they're a specialty and yet they look great. Yet there's almost a casual element for getting 2 carats plus in diamonds. Take a look at these because what we've done is we've taken these natural diamonds and they're all bezel set, and they're giving you a bigger surface presence. So you've got 9771 here. There's only one pair there in the yellow gold only, but take a look at them from a distance here. So you can really see it starts with a shepherd's hook, and then it's going to end up with all these free-form natural diamonds. They're not treated in any way. They're like a little bit more of a shallow cut, so it's kind of like what you indicate as a slice. And you have 203 total diamond weight here, all set in 14K. And yet all of those stones are kind of given a border of a rectangular shape to it. So they're really pretty, and they're really, I think they could be a way to do 2 carats in diamonds, but more casually. I don't think they look like, and I start to think about 2 carat diamond earrings, and I think big time, evening only, really dressy. These are 1.5 inches in their length. I'm going to borrow this one here, and we'll show one on. But it's a really special look, and yet it's going to be very affordable to get them. And just one pair as they are, so that's really important, but they just almost act as mirrors. There's a translucency to the stones being natural, and you can see some have little, natural characteristics to them. This is really like the most organic look for diamonds. I find them they're fun, they're unique, but look at this on, and you'll notice when they move, they're having that little shimmery property to them. So they have a different type of shine than typically even diamonds do. Obviously, diamonds, when they're faceted, have all that brilliance. I just think these are really fun and casual and different, certainly, but still giving you over 2 carats in the diamond weight. Let's go back to the hand here, and then we'll do something wild. We'll just make them $999 if you like them, and that's going to be it on those really cool diamond earrings. And yet we've seen a few of the slice designs, but never anything else quite like this. So that's going to be the last call on those earrings. And then the other one, I'm going to have to go fetch. But this is a really, really cool look. So kind of casual, kind of cool. And if you know the designer world, you know these are everywhere right now in the designer world. And you're not usually under $1,000, especially when you've got over 2 carats in total diamond weight. So very impressive. Alexandrite's still here, by the way, and I would recommend that one highly. Let me get to our fire opals, because I know there has been a little run on these fire opals. We're talking about exotics. By the way, this Chrysoberyl's here if you'd like it at $9.99 and 18 karat gold. But I want to show you, this is really, this is special because it's a checkerboard. Oh my goodness, it needs serious cleaning. We have one checkerboard faceted stone, which may be of interest because that's not what we typically see. It's 20127. This would be the 8 karat 15. Hopefully it's all, yeah, it looks much better now. Wow. That checkerboard faceting is taking that glow of that stone and really helping it give it even more unique property. I mean, these stones look good no matter what. They really do. But you've got a specialty look about this one with that extra checkerboard faceting. So it makes it very, very unique. But it also is the 8 karat. So that's the largest one we have, 815. Plus it has the 46 points in diamonds. Now, take a look, because this is the 591. I think they look maybe, just maybe, the 591 because it's more elongated in the cushion cut. I think that one in a way looks even larger. This is the 591 over here on the left side, 815 on the right. So what do you think? And the price tag is going to, you know, be, I'll just do something wild here, no matter which one you want, because there's 96 points in diamonds. So we do have more diamond weight around the 591. If that's where you'd like to go, there's actually that trapezoid kind of setting style on the 815 where it's pave set within that trapezoid kind of look. Kind of gives the illusion like it's a 3-stone style, but without the expense of having a big 5 karat diamond on each side, right? Then you've got the halo around the 591. Either way you'd like to go, we cannot keep these in stock. These fire opals are amazing. There's just nothing else like it. And for some reason, it's like we see the 1 carats, we see the 2 carats, but everybody seems to really get into these jumbo sizes because the bigger they get, and we know there's not really anything else like this. Where do you find a fire opal of this size? This color, this quality, when they give you so much of the red and the orange, really, that's the beauty of this. This is not going to be your average fire opal, which is just a light yellow. It's got that really bright pop, more red than anything else. Most people would just look at that and think it's a ruby of some kind. We're going to do the same price on either one. That's how we're bringing them lower. So the 5 karat 91 actually has 96 points in diamonds. That'll stay in the white gold. That's actually at number 9875. So 2 choices. We know that fire opals in general, not just the fire opals, opals in general always give the illusion of a bigger look than they actually weigh. We know that. But these 2 styles, you don't see a 2 karat difference where the smaller stone looks bigger than the big. It just doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's all in the cutting of this gem. So again, checkerboard faceting is on the 8 karat, traditional faceting is on the 591. Let me know which one you like. Take a look at each, and then you know what? Actually, one of them, the 591, only can be in the white gold. This one's got to stay in the white gold. The other one can be changed. So we can do any gold color on the bigger 815. There's your checkerboard faceting, same price either way. We cannot keep these in stock though, so make sure you're on the phone lines, and we'll help you out because these are the last 2 of the big ones. What do you need? Oh, it's right over there by that box. I think it's on the wheel, on the little table there. Yeah, exactly. All right, so not even going to be, well, let's just price. Now, would you rather I price them with the big stone price or the small stone price? Not a trick question. You want the small stone price, right? Of course. Whatever's going to take us to the smaller price tag. Which one are you thinking about already, Jason? Do you have a favorite? Right side, left side? Right side, the big one, the 815. I'm going to try that on for you right now. And then we're going to see it on out. That would be at number 127. And get ready because neither of them, ooh, $79.99 should be. Look at that. See, the checkerboard faceting is giving a little interesting light play. You don't see that in the 591. See how it just breaks it up a little bit? That's the checkerboard faceting. So that's really intriguing. Instead of just a glow, it gives you more of these really beautiful focal points. I'm going to make it better than 79, 69, 59. This is the 8 karat 15 on the hand, and you're not paying $59.99 or $49.99 or even $3,999. Same price on either one. So you choose smaller stone, more diamond weight, bigger stone, less diamond weight, checkerboard, non-checkerboard faceted pattern at the top, both cushion cuts. Just this one has the checkerboard surface faceting, this one does not. They're only going to be $29.99 each, whichever one you prefer. Same price, either ring, beautiful value, and we only have just those two as our last of the large stones for you, and they have been going. So Sphenes kick off in about, we're now only about 16 minutes away, so not much time. Still have that big alexandrite for you as well. That was the 110. Let me know if you'd like the 815 or the 591. Same exact price of only $29.99. So two great options. Just, I know we had a lot of people, I got a lot of questions asking about that the big fire opal we had yesterday. Looks like that one's spoken for. So now two other last final options in the bigger stones there. And then we're going to move right along. We are getting so ready for this big premiere, big time value. And I do have one more Zimbarn in a large size. This is 188. And we are getting through a lot of great jewelry here tonight. Of course, if you have any questions or requests, I am welcoming them. We want to make sure that you get all those requests in. Be really a perfect time to do it right before our premiere kicks off, which is only going to take about probably 5-10 minutes. Okay, it's not going to be long for this world. I will tell you, 12 pieces is all I have in total, and that's everything. And it's going to be madness. But take a look at our Zimbarn. This is a great royal Zimbarn pear shape, showing that color shifting in a big, big way. And you have a very special. It's an almost all the way around halo, but so interesting to see it do a little asymmetry here. 188's the number. It's a 1 carat 97 pear-shaped Zimbarn garnet, and it has 35 points in the diamonds. And they'll be going just about 3/4 of the way around, but they leave a little open work so that it goes up and over the one side, and you can see that too is a double band that's going to be split. So it's really reminiscent of the way you have the double halo in the diamonds that's going about 3/4 the way around. Just the one, we can change the gold color for you, and Royal Zimbarns have been more than popular. They have been in demand. They've been one of our most talked about stones. This is that color shifting variety we love, and it's so affordable for what it is. Even from just seeing it up close on the wheel, you see a lot of strong blues coming through, the purples, the reds, the pinks, all of that. It's one of the more fascinating garnets, but not expensive, because a lot of big garnets that we do, Demantoids, Sapphireites, Miralani mints, I mean, I could go on and on. Mandarins, the list continues of rare exotic garnets. This is among them, but it doesn't carry the same price tags that we see through the other options. So you get a really affordable way to get your Zimbarn. Try it out. You will love it. The jewel tones are all there. That's always spectacular. Then we've got a price tag instead of the $22.99, making it a lot more affordable right here and now. We're going to make that $999. That's only for one caller as well. So a huge moment for our Zimbarn collectors. There are very few left. We have a tough time getting, even when we do have requests, we have a tough time getting exactly what everybody needs on those requests. So I would really highly recommend that one. And I know you're all waiting on the premiere. And so that's coming up in about 13 minutes, and then it will be long gone. And don't hesitate to pick up any of these favorites here before we get there, because by the time we get to our premiere, a lot of your favorites from the first hour could already be gone, and we don't want you to miss out. So there's one brand new diamond that is not just any diamond. We have seen so many great stones here in really unique diamonds, but this particular GIA certified happens to be one of our larger stones we have remaining. It also is the most beautiful clarity we've seen yet. And I'll just show this for our collectors out there. And it's actually labeled as a pear-shaped light pink. Let me actually make sure the cert, the order is important in which they name the colors. This is actually really interesting because it's named as a light pinkish brown, which I want you to look at it and first of all, just take it all in, because what I'm seeing is because what they see as a pink brown is actually really an indicator of how saturated this is. I would never look at that stone, would you, and say, oh yeah, that's a brown gem. Would you ever imagine? If you looked at that stone, or if you asked somebody on the street who doesn't know gems, right? Not everyone knows gems inside out, but if you ask somebody, what we do all know, generally speaking, are our colors. And so if you had or pulled people on the street and said, okay, what color is that? I don't think anybody would say it's brown. I think everybody would say it's a pink. And so the lead color in a cert, when you have two colors listed, the lead color is always the more dominant. This is listed as a light pinkish brown. So it is still in that lead color is pink. That's important. It is a VVS2. Now I better go over that because we don't see a lot of VVS. We see VS, but not a lot of VVS. That is actually a step up in clarity than what we typically see with our exquisite VS diamonds. So that is really impressive. And again, we're taking it all into consideration. It's not just about one feature of the diamond. It's about the natural aspect of it, that it's completely unheated. It's about the fact that it's got that VVS2 clarity. This comes with it. That's important. And it's 47 points in this light pinkish brown that we have here. Take a look at it. We're going to give you great value. And of course, it's brand new. So it's 131 is the number. It has a 47-point carat weight, as we discussed, just on the center. You can see we added a lot of pink and white diamonds around it in a bridge. It's going to be our fancy light pinkish brown, but it's got 75 points in white diamonds and 36 points of additional pink. So you're getting really incredible stature to this mounting. Looks great. It's got the single row in the pinks even running through the middle of the bridge, which we don't always get to see. That's nice. So 36 points is the pink diamond weight, and then another 75 points in the white diamonds, and a triple halo. But 2 of the 3 halos are going to be the pink diamonds as well, and those are natural also. Now, I know you're anxious to see the cert. So for my diamond collectors out there, this is what we love to have. Typically only going to have a cert provided on a bigger stone. That's what this is at almost a ½ carat. So you can see here, pear modified brilliant. It's a 6 by 6.7. No, I'm rather 4.1 by 6.7. 47 points. There it is, light pinkish brown. Also, the word faint is not listed there either. And you've got that being the lead color, so that's the more dominant. Natural color origin, hugely important, not surprising given this is TVON, all our stones are. But then we've got that VVS quality. That is a testament to the great clarity. We'll show you on the chart where that is. No fluorescence to the stone, and it's also inscribed. That would be your color. Look at this. This is your clarity diagram, front and back of the stone. I can't even, I don't know. Do I see anything? Not finding any indication of any labeled or, do you guys see anything? I don't see anything is in the way of, that's interesting, because maybe, look at where we are here. Flawless, internally flawless, and then VVS is this category, 1 and 2. So we're right there. I mean, we're talking about an extremely, extremely important diamond here because of the color and the clarity. And as we take a look at it with the bridge mounting, what is a $15,999 price tag today is not going to be, and it's the first time you're seeing it, big debut, major stone. And I know these 47 pointers, I've had others that have been in the ½ carat range. They're never marked down like this one is. This is an opportunity. It's a big savings. It's a big deal. It's a big value. And the best part is it's got a really gorgeous mounting as well that's adding to the pink diamonds. We love to see that. Love the fact that you have so much pink diamond weight incorporated in, and yet it's not going to be $15,999. We have a 1 carat 09. We have a 102. And then this is the next size down now. So that is where largest size that's under a carat. Because you know what happens when they get over a carat, right? The over a carat stones are in the tens of thousands of dollars. So this is where you get the big size, but you don't have to pay a big price tag, because obviously the bigger stones go way up in price category, makes them a little less attainable. That's why they've been here for years and years and years. And so despite collectors thinking about them and, you know, just kind of keeping them on the radar, those pieces are here because they're some of the most exquisite rarities. They belong in museums. So does this. Getting close to a ½ carat in a natural color of a diamond is very rare. And to have that VVS quality, that's important as well. So you're getting a lot of brilliance from this stone. Take a look at it. It's not $15,000. It's not $10,000. It's not. I don't even know how we're doing this under $10,000, but it's not even $99.99. Only have the one. I'm going to try it on here, and then we're going even lower, and it will go. And then we've got our big presentation coming up in about 8 minutes. So 8 minutes counting down till our big, and it's not really, again, it's not the first time we've ever had them, but it's been a while, and we have been in desperate seeking mode. We've just been looking for these. So we are so excited to have a few today, and this will be it all in one show. But you know what? I'll make this even better than 80, or rather, you know what I'm going to do? Just make it $89.99, and that's it. We're going to hang out and show you really cool pieces that have really big markdowns. It's what Monday's all about. So that's only $89.99 for a 47-pointer. That would be our third largest that is here. And what that brown, I'll tell you why that's so important. That's where we talk about the scrutiny, the scrutiny that GIA puts every stone they certify through, and how they're the absolute most conservative out there when it comes to judging anything, gems or diamonds, right? And so they're very particular. That's why their certs are really, this is why it's the gospel. Whatever GIA says, that is the word, right? It's just so important to remember that. So when you have that pinky brown, what they're really talking about is a saturation level that we don't normally see. You know, pink diamonds in their natural form are generally very light. They're very pale. They're very pastel. There's barely their color. This is where you get that extra saturation level, which is why they've got it listed as that pinky brown. That's what's going to appear to the eye like a more saturated pink than most are. And that's the beautiful thing about it. So $89.99 gets it to you. Try it out. Cert with it. Major mounting as well. Two-tone. We have not seen a pink and white diamond bridge except for one other time before. So it's a really high-end mounting that goes with it, as it deserves. And it's only $89.99. So we'll take a last look at it, and then we're going to be getting ready for our premiere here. Big time, top of the hour. I know we're all excited about. And before we do that, I have a really cool piece that you're going to love. And it's going to be quite obvious that this was actually created some time ago. And the price tag is going to be maintained from a long time ago. And let me just show you. This is, if you've ever wanted kind of a signet style, but with a gem presence to it, this is it. And it's a stone we don't get to see very often. It is, I know, everyone's going, is that indicolite? Oh, it kind of looks like it, right? Is it a sapphire? We even had some kyanites. I didn't show them because they were kyanites that were new to our inventory. We had two of them. They were $10,000 kyanites. I had never seen a kyanite priced that way, but this really has that look. So let's get you a little it's kind of a little pre-celebration to our top of the hour here. It's item number 7918. It was developed and made a long time ago, and I want to show you, this is not just a thin little swath of gold here. This has got thickness all the way around. The depth to the gold, not just the width, but the depth of the gold is important here. It feels, I mean, it's heavy enough to be qualified as a gents ring. It really is. It has a, let's call it a 2/3 halo, right? The trillion cut, checkerboard fastening. I don't know why everything looks a mess, but I'm going to clean them up the best I can here because we got smudges on the stone. I got smudges on the band, and I am just giving it a really good massage here to see if I can get it all cleaned up, and that looks better. So this is London Blue Topaz, something we don't see all the time. It's a 3 92. It's got a 17-point diamond weight that, again, is like that 2/3 halo, two different sides, completely surrounded by the diamonds. Then we leave that other edge free so that it's just setting within that, width of the band. Tapers nicely so it's comfortable. You saw that finishing. Very unique piece here. And a price from yesteryear. No doubt about it. This gold weight could not be done today for a value like this. We're ready to give you the value of a lifetime. Any gold you want, of course. London blue is something we see scarcely. I mean, we're talking about, even amethyst we don't see very often. That's something that when we do, we know it's important. We know there's some specialty reason why that amethyst has made an appearance on the show. This stone, even fewer of than we see of our quartz family gems. I'm going to try this on, so I want you to see the size. And if you could feel this, it's weighty, it's got presence, it's really incredible. And look at that depth of the gold there from the sides, and then all of this is mirror finish. There's your halo. It just situates perfectly on the width of that band. And I wish I had a yellow gold to show you. Oh, it would look it's so rich in the yellow gold, all those blues. I mean, we know the blues work in anything, so feel free to change it up if you want to, but I just love that this stone reminds me most of indicolite tourmaline, where if that was indicolite tourmaline, we'd be looking at a $45,000 ring easy, and yet it's not even going to be close. I just have a couple of these available, wanted to get something really special and rocking before our top of the hour and our big premiere kicks off, and this is going to be it. Come on in. It's $24.99, should be. That's if we're more adapting to today's prices. This one is very special. And it's not going to be $24.99. We're going to skip it. We're going to go less than $1,000. And you know what would be an amazing value is $9.99. We're not leaving it there either. Get your size. Get your fabulous gold color choice, and don't forget, you don't even need to size up. It is true to size for you. So you have got a chance to pick up a really important piece here and get all that heavy gold weight we love. And it's not even going to be, are you ready for this? It's not even $999 or $899, and we hardly ever see these fabulous London Blue Topaz, and this is it. So here we go, and for all of our gem collectors, I know I'm getting so many messages from collectors that are having everyone else that they know who loves minerals and gemology watch the show in 2 minutes so we can all see this beautiful and rare collectible stone, but we've got 2 minutes to sell this, and I'll make it $888, and that's it. So final call, and then we are in last 2-minute countdown until we bring you the color change Sphenes returning. It is a triumphant return. They are some of the most beautiful stones. If you've never seen them, you will instantly fall in love, but I have only 12 pieces. I can't say it enough. You probably want to call right at the top of the hour. We're going to leave the phone lines open for another minute and a half or so to get everyone through on this ring, but then once that top of the hour hits, you're going to want to dial in. If you already know these stones and know the beauty and know the rarity and know our values, you're going to want to dial in early so you don't miss them. And we are really busy on the phone lines, and we should be. We should be. Everybody should be getting a December birthstone London blue topaz. Hi, Lorelei. Thank you so much. Appreciate your message. That's great. Oh, that's so great. She's got twin girls. They're all been fascinated by gems and minerals and jewelry for a long time. I love that. That's great. And thank you so much for all your kind words. Appreciate that. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're all looking forward to it. Oh, and I'm so glad. You're very welcome on the Praisiolite. Thank you so much. All right, so we're looking forward to this big debut. I'm going to try this on one more time, and then we're going to see yellow gold. What's everybody getting? Jason, you got a yellow, white, or rose? Will, do you know what color you're getting yet? All right, or are they just, are they just already on the phone lines for the Sphene? They might be. What a perfect day on the first day of spring to bring you the new Sphenes with every color of the rainbow and beyond. Oh, I'm so excited about this premiere. Okay, and it's our last of the last. 12 pieces. We're going to walk you through them. We're going to start with the largest stone. We're going to have opportunities price-wise for just about everybody. We do have a gents ring. We do have one pair of earrings, which we've never had before in the Sphene. So we're going to look forward to all those coming up. But if you'd like this ring, $888 gets it to you. I'm going to give it 60 final seconds, and then we got to rock on because we are ready to go. Still a few seconds till we make it official here. Okay. So it's going to be a little crazy in here at this top of the hour. It's my favorite thing to do. And this takes me back. This takes me back to a time in March. It was March or April of 2017 or 18. I think it was 2017 because I was really new here. And I got to debut a very special stone. Nobody in the world had ever seen it. We talked to every gemologist we could find. Nobody had ever heard of it, seen it, knew it existed. Let's talk about what we've got coming up in 20 seconds. And now, this may be the last of what we ever see, and it's better than what we debuted way back when, so many years ago, which would be, gosh, can you believe it, 6 years ago now since we debuted these? I believe it was 17, right? It was 17 or 18. I think it was 2017. So we're going to get to it, guys, and if you want the London blue, I know, Jason, you got a London blue as well? I say yellow. I love a good, when you have more gold exposed like this, I love a good rich yellow gold with any gem, especially the blues. So I wish I had one to show you. I don't, unfortunately, but you will love it in the yellow gold. That is my preference. So that's what I would take. If I could just give you a little recommendation, I would say yellow gold. And look again, finished on the inside. All right, I know you guys are waiting. I know you're ready. So let's talk a little bit about this major presentation, not technically a debut, because like I was saying, the first time I ever had the stone, it was actually in, I believe it was 2017. And it was the weekend of Easter. So it was right about this time of year. And I was so privileged. It still is going to be, it's going to go down as one of the biggest honors I've had in this business to show you and share these stones, because nobody back in those days, 6 years ago, nobody had heard of it. We'd all known about Sphenes. If you were a collector of gems or understood gems or studied gems, you knew Sphene, aka titanite. You knew that. You'd probably heard of it. You knew it as a really bright dispersive stone. But typical Sphenes, like we'd always seen them in the past, had been think of it like a neon yellow color, in the good ones at least. The really high quality ones were like a neon bright yellow green, almost like a highlighter. They have a lot of dispersion, which, what is that? That's brilliance, like a diamond has, basically the rainbow colors within a stone. So as it moves and you have light bouncing off the facets, you're seeing reds and oranges and blues and violets and greens and all the colors of the rainbow. Dispersion higher than diamonds. We usually talk about that daily here with Demantoids. It's one of the few stones that does that. But this is going to be a stone that also falls into that category. But as of 6 years ago, I brought you the very first Sphenes that had the ability to change color. So it was still high dispersion, but also had the phenomenal ability to go from green to red. That was very exciting. It was a true world premiere. Nobody else knew they existed. It was truly one of those great TVON connections come to life. There really is that opportunity we bring you as often as we can, where we're bringing you exclusives or something nobody else has seen before. And that's because of, again, 6 generations now running, the family that operates this business, 6 generations now in the gem trade. Not the jewelry world, not the TV world. This is all rather new. It's the gem world that they're so 100% entwined in. So it's why we get, when you have connections all over the world and you've got sources and you've got friends and you've got people that really respect and know you, they're going to come to you first when these kinds of opportunities arise. So that was a great privilege to bring. Then we sell them all out. Our rejects ended up somewhere else on TV. They sold them for more money. It was kind of exciting. And by the way, if you want to get on the phone lines, I'd recommend it because there's only 12 total pieces that I'm going to get to show you, and then they're gone. There's no more coming tomorrow or, well, tomorrow we're not here, but Wednesday or Thursday or next week or next month. This is it. This is everything. Because we literally got to hand select these stones. Now, after the world premiere happened 6 years ago, we went years without them until about maybe 6 months ago. We had a few stones that were even better, brighter. They're not disclosing the source. I cannot legally, because it's a security risk, because this is still that rare. So nobody's talking about the source. We can't disclose it. We can't divulge it. It's just that rare. This gem, he's a collector, he's a miner. When you're in the gem world, a lot of times you'll have your hands in many different facets of the business. This gentleman collected every single bit, and he was so thrilled about this quality because it's literally the best we've ever seen. A lot of the color change Sphenes that we debuted back 6 years ago had so much saturation that they didn't show off a lot of the dispersion. You weren't seeing a lot of the brilliance of the stone because it was a dark green. These more recent gems we've been delivering have had the brightest, most beautiful color where the brilliance is beyond. It's fascinating. It's really fascinating. So we have 12 total pieces today. I can't disclose the location, but they are all, and this is what I think is so great about this because I'd not heard this before, the gentleman who collected these stones from the source, he was there really overseeing the mining process. He knew what he had. He saw the rough material and could tell how special it was. He wasn't just going to send it to those regular lapidaries. There are big cutting hubs for gemstones in Thailand, in India, in of course, we know Bangkok's really where it's known to be like the hub for the cutting center of the world. He wasn't even going to give this rough to some of the best cutters in the world. He insisted on doing it himself. That's how valuable. He couldn't stand the thought of perhaps losing a bit of the rough or having any breakage occur. So this is something he actually had to not just oversee, but he insisted on taking the material and actually cutting it himself. That's how important this material is. You're about to see it. And when you get a look at the stone, listen, everyone's just kind of hanging back and going, well, it's yada yada sounds special, right? When you see it, you're going to fall in love. It's just that simple. We have our largest stone here at 345. That's the only one that's going to be a 3 carat plus. Then we're going to work our way down. I do have 2 little assortments that are going to be as we work our way to smaller sizes. They're still big. They're still 2 carats and 1 carat sizes, but we're going to bring those on wheels. But I always start on premieres like this with the bigger stones first. So the real collectors of the world, you're coming in early. So you can have the opportunity at the 345, at the 225 men's ring, at the 203 that I have for the ladies in a round. And then we have 1 pair of earrings as well. Very rare. This stone will just completely, you'll melt. If you're a gem lover, there's a lot of exotic stones out there that are exotic and rare, but they're not all that pretty. There are other stones that are pretty, but they're not all that rare. This is really that moment where, kind of like the corner roofings we've had of late, I've got Hackmanites coming in the coming weeks. This is a stone that delivers everything, including phenomena. We are going to show you the color change. We have a photograph of one under UV light and nothing more, so you're going to see how it changes from green to red. I just can't say enough about this stone. If you remember them from a few months back, you know how popular they were because they're just downright stunning. So all you need to do is dial in. We're going to hopefully have a piece for everybody, I hope, fingers crossed. 12 pieces in total, get ready. And like I said, we have a lot more operators today than we typically do. We're already a little busy on the lines. Looks like we may have a little tiny backup so far. call early or at least put yourself in queue so we can get you in, because right now, if you're concerned with the largest stone, that's what you get the first crack at. We'll work our way down to little wheel assortments so you can choose your favorite of those price ranges, but this is a stone you've got to own, and I'm going to show you why. Because probably I was debating, should I just show it to you first before I even tell you about it, because you need to see the quality. It's the quality. It's this, even if you know it and you've seen it, you're going, oh great, I've seen that before. No, have you seen it look like this though? Have you seen it look like this? Because this has never happened. I've had them all. Nobody else has ever sold this but myself. Look at that. That is our 345. Yeah, I got to get you an item number. This is the big one. This is the collector's stone. This is what we call the king stone of the parcel. It's item number 1120231. And you are looking at the only stone we have over 3 carats in size. It's a 345. Whatever you do, don't wait. It is also a carat 06 in the diamonds that's surrounded in the double halo. And this would be, oh my goodness, I cannot believe what we're going to do here. I'm making these too affordable. And if you want a chance at it, come on in. You don't have to take the first one, but we got all the big ones coming up here in consecutive or descending order. So come on in. And this is going to be 1120231. And there it is. Yay. And guys, we didn't photograph all of them, but they all have the same color change. So this one, being the big one, is the one that's photographed. So we're about to show you what it's going to look like when you get it exposed to incandescent light. That green with all that sparkle dispersion firework effect is going to turn to a red like this. And that is the color change for you. So this is how now look at the phone lines now. See, now that you've seen it, you go, I got to get one. We're going to get everybody, I hope, a stone. Again, 12 pieces in total, that's it. This is the largest, this is the collector's piece, and it's not even going to be $99.99, and it should be all day. And you know what? It would go at $99.99 because you guys understand the rarity of this stone. They are beautiful. They are rare, highly dispersive, and we're talking about a color change phenomena in which this is a teeny tiny little undisclosed source, one worldwide. Let's try it on, and then we're going to get you a better value than even $99.99. I'm doing better than $99.99. How? Should not be happening. Look at that kind of scintillation and brilliance. That's what it's all about. One of the most highly dispersive stones. You got to get one. It's not $99, $89, $79, or $69. Is anybody thinking about the 345? Anybody thinking about the big stone? The only one, by the way, that's well, they're calling it an Asher. That's amazing, isn't it? That Asher cuts are step facets. Look at the brilliance coming from this. It's not going to be 69. I'm getting my next one ready. This one may already be spoken for, may already be gone. 225 is next. This is not going to be $69.99 or $59.99. We will try to have a stone for everybody. My next one is a gent's ring, by the way. I'm going to make this better than even what? You want it? Take another $1,000 off, make it $49.99. This one is sold. The only gent's ring I have is next because that's the next size down. Thank you so much. This is the wow, here we go again with that cutting. This is the gents or ladies, really could be a unisex style here. It's item number 232, and this will be at 225 in the color change Sphene with the under gallery, with the diamond weight at 36 points. Change the gold on anything, actually. The last one you could, same here. You can change this one as well. And then guys, yeah, which one? The last one. Yes, I know. That's why I took it down. That's why it's out of here. But this one is now the next size. Gents ring, the only gents ring option I have. And you know what? We'll make it even more affordable. And then we're going to get to the 203 round ladies ring. Oh my goodness. So this is just wild. We're going to make this really quickly here. First caller, make it $39.99. First caller. $39. You want the gents ring? You've got it for sure? All right, so that one's already gone. I'll try it on for you, Jason, really quickly. This one's gone as well. That's $39.99 for you, Jason. The next one up is the oh no, it's the first round. Get ready. Jason's got that one. Let's go back up close and take a look at the first round. And you know this now is going to, oh no. That's always been the classic cutting. The best cutting for this stone is the round. Item number 234. Is the next one. And please stay because if you guys don't get your first choice, we are hopefully going to have a stone for everybody. This would be, well, look at the 203. My next round is going to be just under 2 carats. So this is the last of the rounds at least. Actually, I have one on a wheel here as well. So we better show that too. You know what I'll do Here's what we'll do on this one. 203, special piece, 66 points in diamonds. Great color. This one may already be gone as well. That's 66 points. It's got baguettes and the rounds. Let me try it on for you. Beautiful floral kind of look here to that halo. Kind of gives it a little more unique factor. And I'll do this one right now. It's supposed to be $79.99, Jess. I'll make it $39.99 first caller. That'll be $39.99, and that one's gone, right? Congratulations. My next round is 239. Take a look at this one. Woo-wee! 239 is going to have even more diamond weight. And east to west across the finger here, that'll be a 214 actually. So this one's a little larger. Now that last one was 18 karat gold. I don't know if I mentioned that, Jess. That last one's 18. This one's 14. This will be the 214 round with 118 in diamond weight. Come on in. Ooh, more diamond weight, a little bigger stone. 14K. We got options here. We got options. Take what you can. Take what you can get here. I'll make this one $39.99 first caller. That's it for 2 carats now, guys. They're going to all dip below. What is this one? Wait, why do we have one? Oh, we've got an Asher cut later if it's 2 carats. I don't get it. Well, that one's mispriced. All right. Okay. So we have a 214. This one's only $39.99. Let's see. Do you like this one, Will? This one is just very, very nice. Did you? Let me see. Let me try it on here. I think we're verifying. We got several people verifying. You want a big stone here. This is the way to go. This is your 214 right there. That's the one to own. Who wants it? Let's see. I'm going to try it on right now. I know we're verifying 3 callers on this one. Just waiting to see who officially says sold first. Wow, what a stone. Look at that razzle dazzle of that round cutting. I don't know which one I like better. These cuts are fabulous. $39.99. First caller, let's see who's got it. And then we've got, what's next? Oh, I'm going to show you the 193 round in a floral type of mounting in a way. Let's see who's got this one. And then we're going to get more affordable, I promise you. We will get more affordable, but this one's only $39.99 for a very large stone. They don't happen in these 2 carat plus sizes very often. And so this is your last call there. And then we're going to take a look. I want to make them more affordable as well as we work our way down in size. But also we have a carat 93. Oh, this one's going to be very popular, but again, only one of each. That's the trick here. Let me know who's got this one. $29.99 only for the 214 with the 18, or it's rather $39.99 rather. And then we're going to get to, should we dip under 3,000? Because I'm going to. We're going to go right here. This is a very important round. Now, if you're thinking about rounds, look how brilliant that just got. 240. I'm going to need 1 caller on this one to just say sold right now because it's going to be slightly under 2 carats. Does it really matter though? It's a 193 instead of a 2 carat plus. Look at the coloring. Look at how bright it is. Anybody thinking about this one? And if you guys want more affordable, they're on the way. But they're going to dip really affordable. I'm going to take it under 3,000 and not even leave it at $29.99 actually. This one's going lower than that. So the diamond weight is 103. Got a lot to love on this one, that's for sure. And yet it is going to be for 1 caller only. Whatever you, yes. Are you trading it out, Jess, or? Okay. So this one's going to be $28.88. Do it. And I'll show it on the hand here really quickly. Look at this. $28.88 instead. This one's spoken for as well. My next one, and we still have the 214s here. I've got a pair of earrings though. I figure we got to show the earrings, right? Because we only have 1 pair of earrings, which would be extremely important here, and yet matching up rounds. So let me show those next. And that's going to be, wow, this is a good looking earring, and look what cut they are. They're more of those Asher cuts, but Asher cuts with the brilliance managing to dominate over the step faceting here. This is the only pair of earrings I think we've ever had in the color change Sphene actually of this variety and this gem quality. This will be item number 238, 1 pair of earrings. Then we're about to put those little wheels together for you where you're going to get some options together so you can really get, we'll get them a little more affordable. But this earring is $267, so about a carat and a third each there. And it also is, well, $267 plus baguettes and rounds, creating that halo, which looks great, doesn't it? $267 on the Ashers, 55 points in the diamond weight. The post is towards one top end of the earring, but not at the very, very top. So let me show you how they're finished and where that post is. And then they'll have that butterfly backing. These stay in the white golds. but I only have one pair of earrings, and this is really good, so it's going to coordinate with some of those rings. I would really think if you got an Asher cut especially, you would love to have the earrings to go with. However, we're not making them $79.99. Now, to have two stones together matched up is really important. I'm going to make those $39.99 only, and that's just for one, and those are gone as well. Congratulations. And now we're going to get into those little assortments. I have 3 pieces of bigger sizes coming up. Congratulations on the earrings, and we're going to start with, I've actually got a couple here. Well, look at this. We've got a few over 2 carats, but we're going to get into some unusual cuts we haven't seen, like a cushion, a trillion, and a radiant. Ooh, so here we go. Cushion, trillion, oh, the trillion. If there was a cut made for this stone, it's the trillion in the round. And we've already seen some rounds, and then I have a radiant cut. Now, all 3 of these are over 2 carats still. This is incredible. But they're going to be a really affordable price tag. I'm going to walk you through carat weights on each one. If that's going to help you make a decision here, the earrings are gone. We only have one left so far. It's the 214 round, which obviously we'll revisit, and then we'll get everybody a chance here. But come on in. We're about to get more affordable than we've been for some of our 2 carats here. I want to take you through them. We're going to go largest to smallest. The largest is the trillion. That's a 258, 89 points in diamonds. Next size down is a 227 right over here. 227, 86 points. You like the trillion already? All right, Jalen. 209 over here. 209 on the radiant with 82 points in diamonds. They all can be changed in the gold color. They're all the same price, and they're all over 2 carats with almost a carat in diamonds. They're all upper echelon, almost a carat, but not quite a carat in diamonds. So change the gold. You're customizing them. Really fabulous. We're not doing any of these. I've got $59.99 across the board here, but you've seen I've been taking these prices way lower than that. Yes. I think Jalen already may have that one, but let's just see. I know, Will, I know it's going crazy. And they all go to red, guys. Remember, these are color-changing Sphenes. Really select parcel. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Not even everyone wants the trillion. I get it. And I don't have any more trillions, by the way. I just looked, no more trillions. This is the only trillion. I'm going to make anything on this wheel you want. Get what you can, guys, because that radiant cut's also fantastic. This cushion cut's fantastic. There's not a bad one in the bunch. Get what you can, but they're not $59.49 or $39.99. I told you we're getting them more affordable for you, and we'll make them all $2,999 a piece. So whichever one you want, I'm going to try on the trillion first. Jalen, do you want that one, or can we let Will or Joyce have it? He's got it. All right. So the trillion looks like this on the hand. It's already sold. There's the trillion cut from a distance on the hand. That one's gone. Let's show you our 2 left, radiant on the left side and cushion cut on the right. So cushion, radiant. Remember, the radiant is going to be the 209, and the 227 is the carat weight on the cushion cut. So let me know. Get what you can. Those are our last ones over. Actually, there's one more over 2 carats, just a little bit darker. So, all right, let me know who's got which one there. And then we're going to get to our final 3. That's what we're down to, guys. 3 left. After these 2, 3 left. That's it. 3 remaining. That's all. And then we're done. So it's a last call here on the Sphenes. Color change, best of the best, highly dispersive stones. Get what you can. They're fantastic. Okay, next up. We're going to keep moving because I know a lot of people want to. We'll revisit what we can when everyone's, which one? Right side. Thank you. That's the cushion cut. That one's going to be item number 235 for you, Will, and that one's going on the hand for you. $29.99. The cushion cut just sold. That's the 2 carat 27 with the 86 points in diamonds. We have one left, and who knew? It'd be the radiant, but here it is. Up close and personal, that radiant cut is going to be 209. Now, our last call is happening, and I want to warn you, the most affordable ones are coming up. So if you haven't dialed in, you want to do so now. Get on those phone lines. We're about to make the Sphenes, the last 3 that I have left, even more affordable. So if you've been at all discouraged so far, we're going to give you our most affordable options, and we have 3 choices left. So let me just say this. Yeah. Do you want the radiant? They want to swap. Okay. Let me know whichever one they want to bring back. Okay. So the round that we had earlier, the round's coming back. Someone's swapping. So we'll show you what's left here when we sort it all out. But I do want to let everybody know we have 3 left that you haven't seen that are all going to be the most affordable here. So this is where I would really encourage you to dial in, and really quickly, like now is great because obviously 3 only, all one of a kinds. We're still going to change gold colors for you. We do have an Asher. One of these is actually still over 2 carats, so I'm not understanding that, but why it gets so affordable. So that one's $29.99, And then we're going to show you what we have now in our more affordable options. We're going to start here. Okay, still the same color and brilliance and everything. I do have, well, there's a radiant. And then I have the only one that's 2 carats is right here. Wow, look at this. Yes, go ahead, Jess. So you're going to take the radiant from that last wheel. And the 0239 is back. Thank you so much. So they just swapped. So I'm going to bring that back, and we'll bring 239 back as soon as I can. But we want to get these really affordable ones out the door as well. And thank you so much. So here's what we're going to do. Got a really special price tag. I'm going to walk you through carat weights. There is a 2 carat up here for some reason. I don't know if that's a mistake. Probably is. So you can probably guess it's right here. That's the 2 carater on the left side. Then we've got the wider band here with the radiant, and then the Asher in the middle. Very affordable. Yes, which one, Spencer? You like the 211 on the left. Okay, so the 211's already gone. They're not going to be $29.99 as I promised. We're going to make them more affordable, and one of each. You can change the gold color on any. They're all, well, this one's in white. The other 2 are in yellow. This one, I think Spencer's got his eye on. And that one's going to be for you. That's item number 233. That's the 211. And this one's going to be, tell you what I'll do. Anything you want, we were going to do $28.88. Let me do better than that. Left side, well, we already got it over here. Sorry. We'll see. But I was going to do, should we do 25? Let's go even lower. Not even 25 or 24 or 23 or 22. Make them under $2,000. We'll make them $1,999. And that's it. This is the 211. Spencer, it's got 58 points. You have it, right? That one's gone. I'll try it on for you. That one's gone. $19.99. Take what you can. 2 left. We still have, now Joyce, the other Asher's up there. There's another Asher cut in the middle of the wheel that is still available. This one's spoken for. Thank you. That's in the white gold now. The Asher cut in the middle there is going to be at number 237. That's a 106 with 56 points in diamonds. And then we have the radiant right behind it at 126. And that's a carat 26 with 93 points in diamonds. They are $19.99. Let me even come in a little bit closer for you to take a better look. You can change the gold. We're sizing, and you've got a bigger diamond weight around that radiant cut on the right side. Let me know who wants what, and then I think we're going to figure out if we have anything left. I think we have 1 left from everything. So we'll show that one more time. Jess, I thought you got the round that was the other round. I thought you got the other round. So let me make sure I know which round is still available. I thought the 233. Okay, so we'll figure it out. Let me know what's still available, guys, if anything got swapped out, and we'll revisit. But last call, 30 seconds, $19.99. Joyce, do you know which one you like? Can we try one on for you at least, or give you some specs or some graphics here? Asher versus Radiant. Double halo versus, yes, left side. Let me try it on. That's going to be item number 237. That one's just spoken for, and now we have 1 remaining, except a round that's come back. Jess, now, is the only one available 239, or is there anything else available? Okay, thank you. I thought you got the round with the baguettes around it. You did. Okay. Got it. Gotcha. Okay, so just let me know if anything besides 239 is available and the radiant that's on the wheel still, and we'll come in close on 236 because the Asher's gone. So now we have this radiant left at $19.99, and then we're going to revisit a 214 round. And that's what we've got. And then they're all spoken for and done and gone. So congratulations on the Sphenes. Spencer, who got that one? Way to go, Nancy. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. You want this one? Can I try it on for you too? And it's a 126 with 93 points in diamonds. And I think Jason's got this one. And we're just double checking. Yes. Oh, okay. Was that available? Okay. So Jess, you're double, because I don't think it was, but I'm going to show you the last one that I know is available, which is a round, which is a 214. This one's spoken for. Jason got that one. And then the last one, I think, we're double checking now in case there were any swaps that I don't know about. But we have the 214 round. 239 was the number. That's not one to wait on. If you want a round, which is usually the most popular cut for this stone, being that it is brilliant like it is, that is going to be item number 239. That's the 214. Yes. Flash the, which one? 241? Okay. Flash it. This one. Yeah, I thought this one was already gone, Joanne, but we'll have to see. So do we know who got that? 241? That's what yeah. That I had gone. So that's the radiant. That's the one that was, it was a 209 center stone, and then it was 82 points in diamonds. And the 214 is only $39.99 to get the 214. And I'll tell you what, if anybody, is anybody taking the 214 yet? Here's what I'm going to do. Just make it extra special. I'm not leaving a single one of these left. I think they're all, we're double checking to see if any, so you've got it. Okay. So this is our last one. It is the last one. That's it. The final of the color change Sphene. And we knew they would go this way. I have nothing else coming. I mean, I'm hoping one day, sometime in the future, we'll get some more. But this is all we have currently. And it's $39.99 if you'd like it. So that is going to be last call. That is our very last one. It's got a tremendous classic mounting with a big diamond weight to it. And that is looking so, so good. So this would be it. Your last chance to get one and try one in these really high quality stones, rare as can be. There again is your color change that goes from green to red. That's when you've got your UV light. That's what happens. And you still get all the dispersion. You still get all the amazing colors of the rainbow, no matter if it's in that green state or in the red state. You're still going to get all that flash and fire we love. So $39.99, last one. And it's a round on top of it, which is always in demand. I always love seeing the rounds. $0240? I don't think so. Is it? Really? Did anybody get 240? I don't show it here available, is it? 240? Okay, I'll look and see. I don't know. I think I show it was sold, but did somebody swap it? Jess, you let me know and I'll put it up there. If it's available, we might have this one available too. Some people saw something, that they liked, different cuts or what have you. So we may have two. Did anybody get this one? All right, we'll show there. These are the two that are here then. So we're going to try on the more flower ring. This is the 193 with 103 in diamonds. Any gold you want, and that's going to be item number 240. So that one was, $28.88. I know we heard sold, but sometimes people swap. So we're going to figure it out, but I think that one looks good so far. They've just checked, so that one looks like it's available. So we have 2 rounds, go figure, and they're over 2 carats each. This one, you got it, Jess? All right, so that one's sold. Thank you. So our last one still remains the 214, which we're going to show you 239 one more time, and this one is, and you know what, let me just make it make sense here with the other ones. We'll just do it for $29.99. I'll take another $1,000 off. Go ahead, I'm not leaving them here. Just go ahead, right? Is that a problem? No. Just to, just go ahead, right? Make it $29.99. I just took $1,000 off just to make sure that they sell out. Because we just had the 193. This is 214, pretty similar. So we'll make them similar prices. That's how I look at it. So now maybe that's going to help, right? It certainly helps to have an extra $1,000 off. I believe that's going to be appreciated. And you still get the carat 18 in diamonds in a classic setting style, and this should do it. That is our last one. We'll let you know if anything else gets swapped or turned around, but that's the one to own right there. So major stone, just took it down to $29.99. Take a look at this on the hand one more time, and we'll see who's got it. Jalen wants it, I think. You got it. Thank you. That's sold. The Sphenes are sold out. Congratulations, everybody. I'm going to show this big tanzanite next, and we're going to regroup because we've got, wow, that's a big blue wing right there. And don't worry, we've got another one that's just slightly smaller. So we've got 2 great options in square cushion cuts. We'll keep you updated if anything changes on the Sphene front, but that is, I love it. We had our spring Sphene show now. So, it's fabulous. And congratulations. They're all gone at the moment. We'll see if anything gets swapped or changes. But this is going to be 224. Does that mean there's a 223 item number here somewhere? I hope so. Where is it? I want to see the 223 item number. Can't wait. It's my number. All right, here we go. So congrats on the Sphenes, and thank you. And just again, pat yourself on the back if you got one of those, because they're very, Very, very special and rare, and you will love them. But here's how we do Blue Wing Black D. We've got a great stone. It's a 1222. It has a huge cushion cut square shape to it. How about a carat 34 in diamonds as well, and some of this internal polished faceting that I love to see in that big cushion cut. What a fancy look that is, and you've got that big, 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 bold presence of the red. Got a nice mark down on this one, and I'm looking for, even though it's brand new, that's brand new, right? Or has it been here once before? $14,999 is what the bag says. I do want to show you the sides, because after the halo, there's another little set of 2 diamonds on each side before you get to the band where it's got the other additional diamonds. So it's not just, oh, look at the reds coming through on the corner there. Wow. Through the crown facets, you see those bright reds happening. That is fantastic. And it's not going to be $15,000. It's not even close. This is pretty cool. This is really exciting. We love a Blue Wing Black D moment, but this one, extremely important, very high end. I can't get over the reds. Big doses, big flashes of reds coming through. And to get the 134 in diamond weight, and thank you, it's not going to be $14,999. It's not going to be $10,000, $99.99, $89, $79, $69. This is 12 carats plus. What exactly are we doing here on the big tanzanite? Well, it's going to be a blowout. We're going to take it even lower, and you will take it right now. $6,499 is the opportunity. $64.99 to get the 1222 carat 34. Look at it on the hand, and I just happen to have the same cut in a slightly smaller size, so we'll just put that one right back to back here for you and show you a 10 carat plus option. It's actually close to 11 carats. We'll get just 1 carat difference just about. So we'll share that with you next. And as we are already at that halfway point of the show, want to make sure that you're getting requests in if you have them. This would be the 1222, $64.99, and then get ready because we have the big 1091. Tell me, do these look like sisters or what? There's the 1222. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, little different facet pattern here on the 1091. Okay, let's go to the 1091. I don't know about you, but I love that internal polish of that faceting, but I'm loving this one even more. I mean, right? Should we show them again, side by side? Which one do you like better? They're different patterns. You see the different cutting, even though they're both square cushion cuts. Look at how intense that 1091. That's not that difference in size. We're talking about just a carat or 30 so in difference. I don't know. Let's just dive into this one. New today, reds galore. It's like, it looks like the internal faceting you get out of a round, like one of those really high-end Portuguese cut rounds where it's that maximum Portuguese cutting. But this is a 1091 cushion cut. It's just internally, it's giving you all that brilliance, that dance, tons of red. It's also going to be item number 182. And I'm just going to let's put the 1222 on the shelf for the moment, and let's just dive into this one. Because if this can be, I know we had the last one for $6,500. Actually, this one even has more diamond weight. The last one had 134. This one has 152 in diamond weight. So you're getting, why? Because there's that big halo around it, but you also get a pavé dome style band on the sides. When I say dome, it doesn't sit up too high. It's not a weird, odd kind of fit. It's like a classic band. It's just going, the pavé is not flat. It's slightly rounded to go over just slightly, kind of like our signature mounting is, and that is still showing off a lot of reds, even brilliant from that angle. I want to do something wild. The last one, well, let's call them even. The last one I got down to $6,500, and that was a savings. Let's call it even because you're getting more of the VS diamond weight with only a carat 30 difference in the size or so. I'm going to make this really, well, I'll tell you what, $6,500. The truth is this is supposed to be more. And that has everything to do with that big diamond weight you're getting. I want to help everybody own Blue Wings. Obviously, that's the goal here with so few left that we have. The 1222 is here if you want it. Let's talk what we can do here. If you'd like this one, I'm going to put it on the auction block, and that way what's actually supposed to be $69.99 is going to go lower. And we may actually, because this is what we've been doing of late, let's actually go for a little record setting per carat value, because that's what we really like. A little extra record setter here. Can't deny. I even think, for my money, when they were side by side so we can all judge, but I think the 1091 has even more powerful brilliance and saturation to it. I mean, the brilliance factor, yes. The saturation level, yes, that's obvious. The reds, even more so in the 1091, we're going to help you. We're not asking for 65. That was the price of the last one. You get bigger diamond weight here. That brighter, better color, it just is. We saw it side by side. There's no denying that. That's not a subjective comment. That's the way it is. We're going to make this easy. I'm not asking 65. I'm putting it on the auction block so we can provide you with this craziness I've been doing of late, which is taking the tippy top best stones we've had, bringing them down to their lowest per carat values we've seen overall in the actual collection. So there were smaller stones that were, you know, even maybe just a little bit less neon. They had a higher per carat price than what we've been doing of late to make sure that these last few opportunities are as affordable as humanly possible. And we mean that because there are wholesalers getting more money, as we've discussed, for a regular Block C. Why would you go do that? Please don't. I mean, if you like that light lavender, okay. But when wholesalers are getting $3,000 a carat and more, and we're not asking $6,500 for a ring that is nearly 11, with VS Diamonds in solid gold, your choice, of course, in gold color, we're going to ask for less than $6,000. We're not trying to $55,000. I was really thinking $5,000 should do it, but just because we're kind of getting out of Sphene mode and into blue wing mode, let's go even lower than even $4,500. There's a per carat price I have in mind that is going to stun one and all. That's where we're going. Take a look at it. This could be yours. It really could. And we just need to help you get a special opportunity to make this more affordable than it's been. And by the way, right now, if we ignore the carat and a half or carat 52 in diamonds, right now we're looking at a per carat level of like $400 or so. I'm going to do better than that. We're not asking 45. I need to get these lines rocking here, and it's our first auction of the evening, and we've only got an hour and 20 minutes left. So let's make this really interesting. 45, 44, 43, 42. I know it sits a little uneven here because of those prongs of that halo, bigger diamonds. I'm going to try it on as well. But I'm not asking for $4,200. I'm not going to start at $4,100. We're going to start at $4,000 only. And that per carat now comes down to, that would be $366 a carat if we ignore the carat 52 in the VS Diamonds, the solid gold that's setting it. And this is what it looks like on the hand. Any gold you want, by the way, and we are going to be rocking those phones. This is where the basket creates an undergallery. The basket's coming down to a point where there's enough gold and enough of that beautiful marquise cutout that almost looks like a floral. It is going to create that same kind of feel and function as an undergallery would. Here it is on the hand. Oh my goodness, please, please, please come on in. Be first. And by the way, we'll do $25 increments, even though there's a lot of savings here in one of our lowest per carat prices we've seen yet. And we're going to go see if we got $4,000. Ooh, yeah, that's so far nothing. No open yet. Some of the richest material. Oh, yeah, we got to discuss this. $4,000 equates to $366. Is my math right? Because this is not supposed to be happening. No open. Okay. So we got a little issue here. Looking at one of the best, I just had a 1222. Less diamond weight, less color, less reds. $64.99. And yet now we've upgraded the color, the reds, the saturation. We have only a carat 30 difference. And you're talking about a carat 52 in VS Diamonds, and we do not have $4,000, and that comes down to be $366 a carat. That's not supposed to be happening. When other people are getting in the wholesale trade right now, $3,000 and more per carat on Block C, which is light lavender, really washed out in comparison to what we're seeing here. That would be the nice way of saying it. It's extremely inferior to what we're looking at. This is the best of the best. We're seeing some of our best we've ever had. We've been excelling in bringing this blue wing block D exclusively to you now for 4 years and 3 months. So this is the time to get it, and we still are looking for $4,000 to get started. That equates to $366 a carat. I know it's a bigger stone. Obviously, it's a little larger. So if everybody's, if you're looking for a 5 carat, I'm not saying to go get the 10, 11 carat. But if you know you are comfortable with a bigger gem presence, if you want that bigger size and that extremely important diamond weight you're getting and all that gold as well, this is the way to get it. We are looking for 4,000. I'm going to give it 60 seconds to get it started. And we may, I know we're still kind of coming off that big premiere, but this is where really, truly headlines happening right now on a per carat level. This is too good to be true, but it's a possibility. It's happening, and we're waiting for your bid. So take a look at it one more time. 4,000 is what we're looking for. And we'll give it 60 seconds, which is already counting down. So last chance to get in there. I suppose I shouldn't show the 27 karat 90 that I have in the round. Probably not the night to do that. We do have that brown pink diamond. Remember that really actually was a pink brown diamond. We had that big ruby, and we had a couple of fire opals, alexandrite and bridge. Quite a few pieces we've shown that still awaiting a great home. No open. All right. Well, we're moving along. I guess so. On that 366 a carat, I have not seen that in a while. Even on the 4 and the 5 carats, we've been hanging out more around 4 and 450, and yet that's a great value. That'll just be anybody's price on any inferior tanzanite that you've got options to own out there. So what a great opportunity to get something very, very special. And coming off that 1222, now I do have an emerald cut 971, but that's more money too. So let's just settle in here. See if we've got that open. If we have anybody thinking about it, that's the one to own in that color. I'm hoping that looks as good on TV at your house as it does here in person, because it is a strong, strong, strong stone and some of our best we've seen. All right, no open. Tell you what, before we just move on, and we've got ruby earrings and we've got diamond pendants and we've got more fire opal and we've got all kinds of great pieces, including a diamond band that you'll love. But before we do that, I just can't, I really can't stand the thought of this staying here at such a low per carat. When you come up here and you start just touting these prices that then suddenly get ingrained in our minds as maybe like the new price, it's a detriment to the future of selling blue wing block Ds at where they should be. So the idea of it staying here at a price tag or a per carat level being as small as that is, we don't want to leave it here. We'd rather just get it out the door tonight to somebody. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start at $3,900, and we're going to see if that helps out. That just now dips even lower. From a per carat standpoint, even lower in price. We're going to see if we have an open. I hope we do. Every little bit helps, right? And I shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't have gone below $5,000 to open. Obviously, the price tag was $69.99. That's tonight's set price. That would have been right on par with what we're supposed to see our blue wing block Ds for. If it helps out, $3,900. If you were kind of already thinking about it, I think this is the point where you're coming on in and saying, yes, please. Because it's a light auction night. Clearly, it's the first one we're doing, but it's definitely giving the impression like, yeah, this is not going to be the wisest course of action tonight. So here we are, looking for 39. 60 seconds again. Then I promise I'll move. But I just want to give you another shot at it. I thought if that helps, and now, of course, sure enough, that per carat's coming even lower. So take into consideration where we're at. We're really setting records here. 357 a carat. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Shouldn't even be publicizing that. I'm gonna need requests here. We got an hour and 13 minutes, and I've shown you almost everything I got. So we need requests too. So get those in. We might turn the whole last hour into a request hour. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see from the weekend or anything you'd like to just generally request. That's good. We want to hear from you. But this one should be getting an open here at $357 now a carat. This is getting better and better. So last call. If we have the open, let me know. We're verifying right now. We'll see if we got it. 39. And Jason's not on this one, right? On something else? Do we have we double checked just to make sure the Sphenes are all gone? They are. Okay. So Sphenes are, just update everybody if you're waiting to hear one way or the other, the Sphenes are completely sold out. Thank you again on those. And who do you have with the open there? Just got it. Who is it? Carol. Hi, Carol. We've got $3,900. It's only $25 increments, and we're going to give it a last 2 minutes. I feel like we've been on this for days. So we'll just give it a last call chance here. It's the final opportunity, and Carol says, I see the value. So $3,900. It's now still, we're lower than the bid was a minute ago, the open. So somebody's seen we've got a value going on, but good news is even the next bid doesn't put us really even where it should have been starting. So that's a really good thing. Still got a lot of savings. If it's going to come down to it, think about it overall. And I can tell you this as having blue wing block Ds every day that I'm with you, which is most. It's not the kind of thing that we're going to see going forward. So if you're liking this value and you like this opportunity, this is not the new going rate. This is just a special little thing. Sometimes when you finish a big premiere like that, and on a weeknight, nonetheless, it's sometimes a little difficult to get back in the swing of all the other jewelry. So it probably has a lot to do with why this auction is not getting a lot of action so far, but it's at 39. It's going one way or the other. And you can't just sit back and say, well, I'll just wait for the next one that's 10 carats 91 with a carat plus or a carat and a half plus in diamonds that's going to be $350 a carat. It's not going to happen. So this is a special moment for our auction and for our tanzanite lovers. And remember, we saw this next to the 1222, and this was so much more saturated. You had so much more, it was obvious. And I'll show it again. I'm not shy about showing that because I think when we have those comparisons to make, and it's one thing to say it, but it's another thing to see it, you need to see it. So I'm going to grab it and we'll show you. Let me go ahead and find that 1222. We'll show you side by side, and then we're going to give it 2 final minutes on this one so that if you want to jump in, where did my 1222 go? Here it is. So I'm going to show you again side by side. The 1222 is more. It has less diamond weight, but this is what I'm talking about when I'm really, really touting this big, big color difference. That's it right there. And if you saw the 1222 on its own, and you did, you'd look at it and go, that's a beautiful blue wing block D. Looks like the best of the best. And then you see next to it here, side by side, the comparison is easy to make. And I don't think there's any doubt. Which is showing you more red, more saturation, so on and so forth, and more diamond weight that it's giving you as well. So there's the side by side. This is up for grabs. We're at 1:15 left. Then it will be sold and done and gone for good. So $3,900 only so far. It is a one bidder moment so far. Imagine that. On that kind of value, that kind of discount on a per carat level. We got diamond bands coming up next for you. Last call on this one, and then let me try it on one more time. It's got that great basket that goes underneath it, so it's going to rest comfortably on the hand. Not oversized, for being 11 carats. If that's keeping you away, thinking it might be too big, I talk about this a lot with the rounds and the cushion cut squares. It's a really good way to set that bigger carat weight so that it's not overwhelming. So even if you're maybe not comfortable necessarily with a huge gem weight in the center, I think this really distributes that carat weight really well across the hand, so it makes it more wearable than, let's say, some of the other larger stones you might see. Kept that halo more close to the stone itself, which is really nice. We have 19 seconds remaining, and then it's going to be done. So $3,900 going once, and then $25 increments if you have a last moment here to get in. We'll see what we can do. And that's going to be any gold you want as well. So a nice way to adjust it, make it custom to you and exactly what you need and want. And that's our last chance right there. 39, once, twice, 3 times. Carol, I got one person on the phone lines here, and we'll see what they want to do. But I think that's going to be yours, perhaps at $3,900. We just have a call that's trying to get through, so I'm not sure what that's doing, but no, yes, yeah. It's the phantom call. Is our phone okay? Okay. I keep seeing it, and then it doesn't actually connect. So, all right. That's gone. Congratulations. That is out of here. I just was trying to wait and make sure they had a chance to get in. Let's take a look at this diamond band that we have in white or yellow, and rose gold would be an option as well. But 8004 is that number on this one. A beauty of a band here, a triple row in the band. It's going to be princess cuts down the middle, round brilliance on the sides. So well done. 96 points, 59 points. How about a carat 55 in total of your diamonds? It's like you've stacked 3 rings together. Really special look here, but of course, you didn't need to stack. You just put the ring on and you wear it every single day, and you've got diamonds that are of that highest end quality. We love our VS diamonds. I'm showing you, I love the white gold sitting up top there. That's a better angle actually to see directly into the diamonds and appreciate their beauty, but also that yellow gold is an option. And when you see the yellow gold, if you aren't looking at the back like you are now, it just looks like it's all white diamonds. You can't even tell the white diamonds are set in yellow gold when you see that yellow gold version from the top. It is so, again, a testament to the setting of those diamonds, how seamless and fluid and constant they are. A little bit of elevation to the outer edges there with the rounds, and then you've got your recessed channel of princess cuts. So princess cuts are that highly brilliant but square cut. And then, of course, rounds we know are a classic brilliant cut round. So it's like a princess cut's going to give you a similar brilliance, but it's in a squared off style, which allows you to do fun things like set them side by side seamlessly with no gold in between them. There's not a prong setting any of those princess cuts because it's that channel. And you can do that without creating any gaps because the stones are square. It's still a complex setting style. It's not easy or affordable to do it, but that's why when you see princess cuts or baguettes for that matter, or even sometimes we'll see those invisible setting. This is similar, except it's that one row. So invisible sets where you have a lot of different rows together and it's all completely side by side. This is just a great band, and that's just one ring, but you can see it gives you that width of 3, like the look of stacked, but sometimes stacking can be complex and they're not always sitting properly, and then they don't always fit together right, and then there may be some sizing issues when you start stacking bands together. So it's sometimes better to just get one ring that gives you the look without having the hassle of that. And we're going to bring it down from $49.99. We have the white, the yellow. Again, this is the white gold. I'll show you the yellow gold though on the hand side by side because it is fascinating how they look pretty much identical. Yellow gold being on the outside here, but from the front, it's just all about the diamonds. That's what you see. That's all you really get to enjoy, and that's why the gold color should be, yes, what you want, and we have all 3 available, but ultimately it's just about seeing the amazing diamonds. That's where that's setting, and there are very few diamond rings that can boast that, where it's just all still about the diamonds, because usually you're going to see prongs or you're going to see some kind of, you know, if it's just a little bit of gold behind it, there's going to be something to see. And this one is just, again, beautiful bigger stones set together really, really well. And it's not $49.39 or $29.99. This is one of those bands that out in a retail store, you'd be paying easily $25,000 or $30,000 for. And people do it and they justify it because in most cases they're going to say, well, I'm going to wear it every day. So if I'm going to have a piece for a lifetime and wear it every moment of every day, why not? I'll go ahead and I'll try it. This is where you got the savings and you still have all the quality. You're not giving up anything, but you get that amazing look. And to get 2 mixed cuts like that together, and classics as they are, and yet nothing is without the brilliance, because those princess cuts, baguettes, remember, a little bit different. They operate a little differently than a round. The princess cuts, albeit square, they have that same kind of brilliant factor. We're going to blow it out for less than $2,500, and we're going to make it $1,999 if you like that classic band, but a little bit upgraded from what we typically see. So a huge value in your everyday style, or maybe it's that stack ring, and you saw that. If you wanted to, it's got a nice straight edge to it. So if you want to set them side by side, they even do that well. So you could stack the look of stack together if you want to. So a really good value there, and $19.99 each. You take advantage. I just want to show you the white and the yellow there together so you can see how beautifully they show up. And if you have requests, like I said, get those in. Approaching our final hour of this Monday, and we want to know what you'd like to see so we can share it with you and show it to you. And then there's a beautiful Tahitian pearl pendant, and unlike anything we've seen before, where you're getting a wild mounting, you're getting a beautiful, really deep, I'll tell you, this is one of the best pearls. This is exactly when textbook talk about peacock colors in a pearl, this is exactly what they're talking about. Because a lot of times we see pearls and go, yeah, I don't know what that means because I always see these dull, lifeless pearls. Let's take a look at what it's all about when you get a color like this. And pearls are always a little shy on TV. But in person, I'm going to tell you right now, the aubergines, the greens, the blues, the purples on this Tahitian are second to none. It's even stronger than what you're seeing. Pearls get a little shy in these bright hot lights. But it's item number 0094. This is a designer pendant, no doubt. You've got a huge 13 millimeter. Everything here is 18 karat gold. It's a rose, or rather yellow gold backdrop, but you have black rhodium behind those black diamonds. So that's where you see, again, setting style is so important. Sometimes we just touched on that with the last band. Here's where the black diamonds are set in black rhodium, so it's really, again, giving that really seamless look. And how striking are those? And then that pearl aubergines. Look at that. Beautiful, like iridescence of blues and greens and purples together. And then that rich, almost burgundy purple tone you have. It is white, rather yellow diamonds. Those are just, wow, this is really special. Are they white or are they yellow? It just says multicolor. That's hard. They certainly look like yellow diamonds, don't they? I may have to get a loop and check just to make sure. They sure look it, don't they? Gosh, black diamonds and yellow diamonds together. Really cool here. And a carat 21 is your total weight and the diamond weight. Let's show it from a distance because you got to see the size. We'll get you the measurement on it as well. And it is not going to be for the faint of heart, although I got the markdown going. So if you want to, it's a nice size bail. So even your larger chains are going to work well with it. It's a, did I mention it's 18 karat yellow? Yeah, 18 karat yellow, black rhodium, the whole thing. This is looking good. Stays that way. Here's what it's looking like size-wise, 1.25 inches top to bottom. Good size bail. And a $59.99 designer piece of jewelry. Yep, that's not the designer price though, that's our price at $59.99. What I'm going to do is take it a lot lower than that. Look at that side presence. This is a pearl where we don't just judge the size. 13's incredible, it's a nice size stone. But at the same time, we're looking at factors like the shape of it. Is it round or is it oval? Is it smooth or is it Baroque? Does it have all these divots and little lines and characteristics, or is it smooth? The nacre is smooth. The size, which is the diameter, is huge. This is an organic gem. This didn't grow in a pearl farm. This is a natural Tahitian pearl. So we're talking the mollusk made this incredible piece on its own and really perfected it, but it's really through Mother Nature here, and you've got that really special diamond designer style. I'm going to do better than $59.99. Promised I would. We got our last hour approaching here. Let's make it really fabulous value so you can take advantage of anything that you see. Anything that you want to own, not $59, $49, $39. I'm blowing it out. These pearl pieces are always exquisite. We love the Tahitians, but you know what? They're usually more silvery or gray. They're usually lighter in color. That is, they're still called Tahitians. That's still acceptable, but this is the ultimate. So even if you're not shopping the pearl pendant, just know that in Tahitian's best quality, this is the ideal in what you want to see. That's what we call the peacock color, where it's not just one flat color. It's reflecting those beautiful iridescent jewel tones. It's not $39.99 either. I'm blowing it out. There's only one. It's brand new tonight. I'm making it $29.99 first caller. That is it, with all those really unique, that black and that yellow around it makes sense, right? It's almost if it was that lighter color pearl, I'd say, yeah, go ahead and throw white diamonds in. But given that richer saturated color that that pearl naturally has, that's the way to set it. Okay. And now we are on our way. There's a Demantoid here too, out of Russia, and it's an over 1 carat size. We have been seeing some great larger Demantoids of late. Have a big emerald cut tanzanite too. We have the round 27 carats 90 in the round pendant. That's awfully pretty. And then there's a purple spinel that is brand new, and it is colossal. Yes. What about it? Oh, good. Are you taking white, yellow, or rose? Thank you. White gold diamond band going out over there. Thank you so much. Still have a few diamond bands. We had a little bit of quantity on the diamond bands. We'll get to our Russian Demantoid here because the top of the hour has arrived. Happy spring. Happy Monday. Let's talk about what's next. We had Sphenes earlier. They were sold out in a matter of moments. They're a highly dispersive stone. I was comparing Sphenes to kind of the most well-known when we talk about highly dispersive stones and stones that disperse more than diamonds. This is Russian Demantoid, and that is really known also. Like the Sphenes are, this won't color change, but it has a really, really, really big wow factor because of the color, the presence of the stone. This is a big style as well as a carat 05. The item number on this one is 0004. And we are so excited about that pearl. Don't hesitate to call us. The pearl is here at the moment, but pieces are going after the fact tonight. So make sure you're dialing in to get your favorites and we'll help you out with those. But this is a 105 Russian Demantoid first. Then you get a bridge, 4 rows in total, plus a halo, and that'll be a total of 99 points in diamonds all the way around it, under it, and even wrapping around your stone, which looks so good. And it's in the yellow gold, although it's kind of like that diamond band. When you see it on the hand, you would never know what kind of gold color it's in. The only way to see that is to peer at the prongs. And if you can see them, That's going to be, yeah, how you tell. Is it white, yellow, or rose? We're going to give you all three options, though, because I still want you to get your perfect piece. Want it to have the exact specifications you desire, but at $69.99, yeah, that's what they deserve. When you get a 1 carat plus size in this material out of Russia, I had a request today. It was for a 3 carat Russian Demantoid. Well, we've had a 3 carat, and it's, you know, it's $60,000. That's what happens when these stones get larger. And when we're talking about 1 carat, that's where they start to get into these really, really big price tags, is because anything that's a carat, if you just hit that 1 carat mark, that's where they become ultimately pricey. We know this with diamonds. Diamonds do that. And so I think let's liken it to a world that we all know, that we hear about a lot, that we sort of generally understand is the world of diamonds, and how diamonds are on that exponential scale. And that's why bigger diamonds go way up in price. And when you hit certain sizes in the diamond world, like a 1/4 carat, a 1/2 carat, a 75 pointer, and then a 1 carat, each and every time they hit one of those thresholds, the price goes bonkers again and again. It's not that incremental scale we're used to. A lot of times with some of the more commonplace gemstones, let's say quartz, for example, you can go from a 2 to a 3 to a 4 to a 5 carat, and you're not going to see as much of that big increase because it's not that unusual to find larger crystal sizes in nature. But diamonds don't work that way, because diamonds are really, remember, they're not really that rare. White diamonds are not that rare until you start getting into bigger sizes and better qualities. That's when they get rare. Demantoids are the same way, except they're about 100 times more rare than diamonds. So that hopefully helps kind of think about it from that perspective, and why those big Demantoids, which go through even more difficulty in getting big sizes, why they go so drastic in price. And where else you can even find one? Are they in retail stores? Not often. Museums, yes. Big auction houses, yes. But that's not practical for everybody. That's not generally available to us consumers. That is why TVON is on your side, in your corner here, to get you those exotics and allow them to go out at prices that they should never be. To be really honest, they should never be. That is not a $69.99 piece, but it could be. Or could it be even less right now? Could we take it even lower? It's a carat 05. I'm in last hour. I'll tell you what, we got to make sure. And my last auction didn't get a lot of participation. Y'all saw that. We had one bidder, and that was fantastic for that bidder. But this is where we're going to make a Russian Demantoid really, really affordable. I know this is usually considered unattainable gem material. That is if you're shopping anywhere else but here. And we're going to take $69.99, which is probably the best value you're going to find on planet Earth, because, again, just finding it's tough. And we're going to make it even better. And you're going to see, well, how do we get around it? One way. It's the auction. We're going to try it again. And this time with that bridge, with that stone, in your gold, in your size, it's not going to be $6,000 or $5,000 to start. I have been doing a number on Demantoid deals of late. Let's hope everybody is either getting one or has that opportunity tonight, because otherwise, 1 carat plusers, forget about it. They are not affordable. We can change that right now. We just saw one of our biggest tanzanite per carat values ever, all time, just a few minutes ago. It has emboldened me to do even crazier things now on an even rarer stone. And we're not going 5,000 or 4,000 or even, how about this, $3,500? Great deal. We're not asking 35. This is how it's got to happen. And if you would like to have Russian Demantoid, let me highly suggest this stone, because it is clean. They're not usually this color. They have usually carry a lot of brown or a lot of yellow secondary hues that makes them look a little bit like a mossy green. What you ultimately want is that bright, vibrant neon green. That's what this is. We're not going to start at 35. I need callers, and I'll tell you, it is a late night Monday night at this point, so now we got to make something really dynamic happen. We're not even starting at 35. Not starting at $3,000. I don't know where you're going to find a 1 carat plus Russian Demantoid do this. But if we can't do it, who can? I take that as a great sense of obligation and pride when we bring you stones that nobody else has. It's really important we find a way to make them affordable to everybody. And that's what we're doing right now. You're not even paying $3,000 if you're picking up the phone and dialing that phone number. That is the key. And if you're wondering how, you're a newer shopper, and you're wondering, how do I get in on these auctions? They seem like really like a little too good to be true. It's just about dialing that phone number. That's it. That's all you got to do. And we're going lower than $3,000. We're not starting at $29 or $28 or $27 or $26. I'm going to start at $2,500. Even if you've been watching us here for years, this is really crazy because we don't do 1 carats historically. We don't do $2,500 on a 1 carat. This is a 1 carat plus, and it makes a difference. It certainly does. It makes a difference to get up and over that 1 carat mark in the world of Russian Demantoid. It's $2,500. We're going to give it 60 seconds. We're going to take a look at it, and then we're going to move along and see who's going to win it. And we may have the open already. It looks like we do. How about a $10 increment? Forget about 25. Let's do $10. $10, even easier to jump in. Keeping everybody hopefully engaged and interested in Demantoid. Well, this is the time to pick it up. A 105. Just under a carat in diamonds. Any gold, any size. Here it is on the hand again. We may be wrapping this up quickly. Only at 25 so far. Got the open. It will sell. Not a time to wait. And look at this. I know we talk about horse-tail inclusions, and people think, oh, I don't want to include a stone. Never mind. You don't see it with the naked eye. We're up close. Look at that. Look at the center of the stone. Look right, peer right at the center of the stone. Tell me if you see an inclusion or a flaw at all. It'll have the horsetail inclusion, but you need bigger powered magnification than what we have even with our camera lens to see it. It's there. It tells you it's Russian material. There are other sources for Demantoid. There's some Namibian material out there. There's some other material that we don't really even speak on because it's really not of gem quality. But there have been a couple sources worldwide, yet this is always the tippy top best. And we are at 25. Who do we have, Spencer? You've got the open, and let's see. It's our only bidder so far. Christine, thank you. All right, so Christine's in the lead, and actually the only bidder at all. So it's a $10 increment. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes, but not before we give you a heads up. And just, I shouldn't say this because I feel like this is a little bit insensitive to our jewelry manufacturing that we do here on site, but this is a mounting that by itself manufactures for over that price. More money to make the mounting. That means before the 105 is set in it. If that gives you any idea of how low we went on this open, just to get it started, which we did. We've seen the value here, so we've got it started at 25. So it will go tomorrow or in 5 minutes it won't be here. Because we're about to give it a 2-minute clock, so this is your time to jump in. This is your last call on this one. But remember this, there's a mounting here that just by itself, before the 105 is set in the center, that mounting literally costs us more than $2,500 to make it. So that's really, when you think about it that way, are you getting, I mean, I shouldn't say this, but are you getting a free 105 Demantoid? Because that's pretty much what happens here. That's how it works out. You've got an opportunity to not pay for that stone that we were talking about is so rare and hundreds of times more rare than diamond. And think about, I'll just put it this way, when I've had 1 carat round diamonds, let's compare it to the obvious. If I have a 1 carat diamond, round brilliant, it's $4,000 minimum. So a $4,000, some are more, but minimum price that I've sold a round diamond for in a 1 carat size is $4,000. So if it's hundreds of times or 100 times more rare, what should that Demantoid be? And now it's free? Now you pay for less than the mounting price and you get the Demantoid 105 for free? That is a good plan. And that's why these auctions, especially late night, weeknight, that's what we got going on. That's why this is so really impactful, is that this is a mega value. And it's so far just one bidder on the line. You got 2 minutes and then we sell it. Take a look at it. Last call, 2 minutes to jump in if you want to be a part of it. And that would be value from every angle. Because yeah, you look at it from all those perspectives. And if a 1 carat diamond was in the middle, that's $4,000 on its own, plus the mounting price, which is over $2,500. So think about what the diamond version would be. $7,000. Oh, look, $69.99. That shows you how good this value was to start. At $7,000 was a 1 carat 05 Demantoid priced like a white diamond. They're not in the same realm. You know that. I could take you into any store in America and beyond, and they're going to have a selection of 1 carat diamonds. They're going to have rings, pendants, earrings, all kinds of things. They're going to have a whole case full of them. We can't say that about a 1 carat Demantoid out of Russia. You can't just walk into a store and find one, let alone a whole section. And that's store after store after store. Everybody's got 1 carat round brilliant diamonds. Might be different qualities here and there and different price tags, sure. But when are you finding a 1 carat 05 Demantoid? Speaks to the rarity, speaks to the value we have. This auction is really, I started too low. That's a given. But it's going. In a matter of 50 seconds left, Here it is on the hand one more time. Any gold, right now it's in the yellow. Again, point that out just because from this angle it might be harder to tell, but it is in the yellow gold now. White gold or rose gold are fine. We're at 25. Any last call, requests, anything, guys, we'll help you. Only about 45 minutes left, and we are ready to go ahead and show you anything we can bring out from a vault, anything we can discount on this Monday Night Markdown show that's been a little bit crazy with all the Sphenes and that big premiere we had. And what a stone. Look at that dispersion. We see what that's all about from that distance away. All right, Christine, it's looking good. We got 15 seconds remaining. Last chance on this one. Sounds like it may be gone. And we got to wait out the 10 seconds to make it official here. And then I think we have to show you the 2790. I know you've probably seen it maybe once, maybe twice. But this pendant, everything. The tanzanite world, does not get better than this. Blue Wing Block D, hey, this one sold. Congratulations. Can I start on the hand, please, with this one? Because this is about as specialty as a tanzanite gets. It's a pendant. It's a round. I mean, really? And eventually, you know, we had the 33 karat 60 a few weeks ago. Brought it out on a show, marked it down. Guess where it went? Sold. Well, now this would be our largest pendant here in a blue wing. Actually, it's our largest stone now at this point. 8240 is the item number, and that is a 27 karat 90. How about all 18 karat gold around it? Basket work. Now, this is a round, so we didn't even do a bail per se. It's a bail wherever you want it to be. You put your chain through any one of the corners or the sides, whatever you want to call it. Don't know what technically would be correct on a round, but you can put your chain through any aspect, and the idea is it's going to sit evenly, just like this. On the neckline. I'm showing it here so we can give you a measurement on it. It's a 124 trillion. Those are 4 trillions at the northeast southwest. So that's 124. That means they're 31 points each. Additional diamond weight, 235 in the rounds. So total diamond weight, it's hefty. 3 carats, 59. Have we ever seen a 359 diamond weighted anything here? I'm trying to think. I don't think we have. As an accessory to a center. That is major. And we'll show you up close, of course. It's 1.25 inches in diameter. It's one only, in white gold only, and we are about to discount it down. So let's take a look up close. Gosh, I just can't get over this stone, and I know I'm going to need to zoom back here. So give me a moment. We'll just walk right around and show you those beautiful trillions, how big each one of those are. This is obviously not, I'm just going to hold it here so you can really see the trillions that you have. Those bigger 31 points each, total of 124. 235 is, you see, they're dynamic round brilliance, all big stones there. The 2790, blue wing block D with all the reds happening. If you need to match your ring, we have it too. And yet this has been, well, it started at $85,499. Then it came down. It's been kind of hanging out at one price for quite some time here because that is really the lowest. We were at $39,999. What I'm going to do is take it even lower than that. This one's got to go. Eventually these pieces, I know we get really excited to bring you these designer pieces, but eventually they all got to go. And tonight should be that night as we take a look at it from a distance away. Just size reference is so important on this one because we just don't see many stones ever in our 4-year plus history of bringing blue wing block Ds. We haven't seen too many that have gone over 20 carats, let alone nearly 28. So here it is. Blow it out. You're not paying $39,999. Total collector's piece, belongs in a museum. Big round Portuguese cut, so much diamond weight. Because again, 359 in diamonds all together, and we're going to blow it out right now. Major value. It's only going to be 29. You know what? Skip over 29,000. I'm going to make it 19,999. We'll go under $20,000, which means, yeah, we're well under the $1,000 carat mark, and there is something to be said for a 28 carater. If we had all kinds of 28 caraters, we would have seen them before. We've only had one larger ever. That was that big emerald cut, the 33 karat. That's gone, and now this one has got to find its home as well. So $19,999, a big, big, beautiful statement pendant. And maybe, just maybe, we'll always have those great round rings for you. So if you already have a round, certainly this is the match. If you want us to get you a matching set, we can do that as well. But you've got a chance to get it for under $20,000 tonight. and that incredible diamond weight to go with it. So just wanted to bring that one out. Now, speaking of rare museum pieces, because it only makes sense to have a few museum pieces on a Monday, I'm going to show you the wheel here, and we're going to go to this really new, bright, beautiful, guess what it is? Kind of looks to me, we've been lucky enough lately to see a couple of cashmere sapphires, and that'll give you a little hint. It's not a cashmere sapphire, but it's a closely related stone, but we consider it a little more rare of a gem family altogether, and I couldn't resist this one just because of the markdown, and it may be its first time on the air. That doesn't mean it's not going to find its home right here and now. This is a major purple Spinel. It's out of, where else? Burma. There are other sources for Spinel, but Burma being that top one. Of course, we know Burma. Sounds familiar, right? We hear it a lot associated with the best rubies of the world. Well, here it is in a major size. The item number on this one is 9971. It's your first time seeing it on the air. It's a 519 Burma purple. So it's got that really regal, elegant color to it. It's, you know, there's a downfall sometimes with Spinels. Spinels, first of all, don't get into big sizes. They're much like sapphires, where big sizes are rare. But usually the downfall with Spinels is that they can be, generally, no matter what color, because they come in pinks, they come in red, they come in purples and blues, they come in really essentially most colors but green. And when you get the stones, especially in the bigger sizes, they tend to be more subdued. They almost look like a little bit more like a dusty color. So whether they be pink or purple or blue or what have you, they tend to look a little bit more muted. They tend to look a little hazy. And it's a stone category. It's a family. It's its own family of gems that has all those different colors, few different sources of the world, often found adjacent to where sapphires are found because they're so chemically related. They're so similar in the way they're actually made in Mother Nature. But when you have a 5-carat 19 and it's bright and crisp and glowing, and it's like a real true like a jewel tone, that's what makes it so rare. You can actually see that clarity all the way through. Diamond weight, you got a lot of diamonds as well to go with it. Take a look at it. We've only got the one. Collector's piece, 134 is the diamond weight. This is a great mounting, classic, keeps it really clean and classic, gives it the halo, but then you got that split shank and a bigger diamond in the sides there. We'll show it on the hand, and yeah, it's going to be a lot less. A lot less. I love this price tag. See, this is what I can't usually do with a Spinel. Maybe anything but the Mahenges, but you know the Mahenges don't really get up over 1.5 carats. Do you see how crisp and almost like changing a little bit? Now it looks more red than it did. Anybody else seeing that? It looks a little more red and pink than it does just purple. On the wheel up close, it was more purple and blue. This is a strong stone, 519, and yet we've got it listed here. And keep in mind, strong, yeah, it's actually a strong, tough stone too. It's got that great durability. Remember, Spinels are 8.5, so you've got just durability is only going to be exceeded by diamonds and sapphires and rubies. So you've got plenty durability for extra, you know, daily wear, all of that. Look at the clarity though. This is where everything I was saying about that bright jewel tone, that's what's showing off right now from a distance. 134 in size. I need a collector on the phone lines, and you know who you are. If you're collectors of rare exotics, but this is what's making it so rare, not just that color and that crisp quality, but that size, which is so huge. Look at this, and it's going to be so affordable, not $17,999 affordable either. We've got a better value right now. It's just that end of the show kind of time here. When you get in that 40-minute window, it's time to really, really start dropping prices so we can make sure everything goes. A little late night special for everybody. And you're not paying $17,000. I could take $10,000 off that price right now and make it $79.99 and probably give it 30 seconds and see it go bye-bye. Instead, I'll take it even lower. Just the one. Change the gold if you want to. So white gold would be an option. But we can't leave it here. And I'll ensure that we're not leaving it here. $79.99 it's not. Anybody thinking about it so far? This is one of those moments I fear we're going to have several people on the phone lines. Only the first caller is going to be able to say, it's mine. Just because when I get down to it, we're taking this such a massive reduction from that $8,000 price tag, which is already $10,000 off, by the way. You're already saving $10,000. We're going to take it so much lower than that. You're not going to believe it. I think we're going to have 2, 3, 4 people miss out, even at this time of the night. Don't want that to happen. Get on the phone lines early. You're good to go. Any gold you need, any size you need, take a look at it. It's not $79, $69, $59, or $49.99. We're under 1,000 a carat so far. And I'm not done. We're not even going to get $49.99. This is with a carat 34 in diamonds. This is in all that gold of that really classic mounting style. And you don't pay $49.99 or $4,500. Let's blow it out. We'll make it $3,999. One caller only. You know that's going to go. No question, no doubt. It is one of those super rare. I mean, have you ever seen a Spinel this pretty? I've had 1 carat stones that should be more powerful, bright, all that. Should be a little easier for a 1 carat stone to get that kind of level of color. They don't do that either. This is really best of the best territory on a really rare exotic stone. And for only $39.99, it is yours. So we'll see who's got it. Jason, what were you picking up? What? Oh, you don't know? Oh, did you shop for? Oh, you were just, okay, helping register, new register? All right. So that's going to be $39. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. We do, don't we? Carolyn from Texas just called in and said, you got great jewelry and great prices. I agree. Thanks, Carolyn. Well, we appreciate that you appreciate what we do for our TVON family. I agree. I think we do. I don't think anybody can even hold a candle to it. So we're really proud of that. Thank you so much. All right, next up, we're going to recap some things from earlier. Did have a Zimbarn earlier as well that was under $1,000. That was a good one. We had that pink. That kind of pinky brown diamond that was all natural in color. We had that one too. And then I want to get to something affordable. I know we've been kind of hanging out a little more pricey range. I'm just going to try something here. Let's just do something wild. We had those big fire opals, both of which are still available. Let's switch it up here. I'm going to try something. Let's get out of the museum for a minute. Still stay there quality-wise, but let's just adapt when it comes to a price tag. 9287 is the item number. This is a beautiful designer mounting, asymmetric style, pave, intricate, the way the pave is set almost underneath here. And then you've got a fire opal. We showed you the big examples. I had the 591, I had the 815. Those were earlier, they're still here. We've got a 118 this time around in the round. Yes, Burma, Spinel is gone. Congratulations on the Burma Spinel. This is our 118 with a few diamonds here. I love the way this sweeps across the hand. It's really pretty. It's 8 points in diamonds. White, yellow, rose gold. So we've got a deal here. This is where we get out of, you know, we get into some really good material, but that's the ring. There's the price tag, $14.99. Let me do something, just adjust here for the end of the show. We only have 35 minutes, and I would love to hear requests because, guys, I've shown you almost everything here from the show tonight. So that just means we either sign off early or, which we don't do, or we need your requests. Tell us what you'd like to see before we go. Because we're not here tomorrow, so we all have to take a shopping break tomorrow. We're forced to take a shopping break on Tuesdays, and then we'll be back at it on Wednesdays. But this is $14.99 right now. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try something. Let's get the phone lines rocking, and let's make a fire opal deal happen, because a lot of people were thinking about those big ones, but they were $3,000. And as good a value as that is, maybe you want to spend a little less and still try the same breathtaking bright neon color, and we're going to make it more possible than ever before. Because it's not even $999 for the ring. I'm going to show it on the hand. Choose your gold. Get your favorite. I'm going to try them both ways. This would be with the stone up top. We'll flip it around, show you the other way. I even think that this could be a stackable with the Wonder Ring. If you position it like right there, you would have a great candidate for adding Wonder Rings. Do you like it already? All right, 1 gone already, 2 gone. Before you guys process any orders here, I want to get a few more people on the phone lines. 2 are already spoken for. Let me just flip it around. We'll stay on the hand here, and I want to show it the other way where that stone drapes downward towards the outer. You know what I'm going to do? You're not paying $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. This is already getting busy on the phone lines. I told you sometimes late night you got to do these things. You got to say, okay, late night gals and guys, let's help you with something even better and not even ask for $777 white, yellow, rose in your size, shipped for free, and $699 is your price tag instead. We had 3 gone at $9.99. Spencer, I bet they're happy now. They're going an extra $300 off just because I waited 10 extra seconds on the line. I think I'll do it. Now, there's a second one gone and a third one gone, so that's a value. They were all on the phone line saying sold when it was $999. Now it's the same ring, At $6.99, I do feel like it just sits up better just as far as the wheel at this angle. So you can really see that stone very, very well. So $6.99, last call, and then we'll be moving on. We might have to do stuff. I don't have requests and we don't have any more jewelry. We might have to do some recaps. I do have one Spinel though. Speaking of Spinels, we had the purple go. I've got one Mahenge that's a carat plus. Actually, it's a carat and a third. So we'll see that one. We'll blow it out. Spinels are tricky. I think Mahenges get frustrating sometimes because they're pricey and they're not huge. Well, let's change that tonight. We'll help you with a very special Spinel opportunity. $6.99. If you'd like the fire opal, we have 4 gone, 1 left. So that's it. Then it's gone, done, spoken for. Let's get to the Spinel. The Spinel is 9940. And again, we're going to need your request for our last half hour. This Spinel will not take long because it's got, I just find this one's a bit of a, at this point, is kind of that stone that, oh, look at the cutting. Intriguing cutting here too. It's a soft cushion, meaning it's kind of bordering with oval, but it is a cushion cut. It's 9940. It's a carat 33. And when we say Tanzanian, it's a bit redundant because any Mahenge Spinel, there's only been one source that's produced this color of red pink Spinel. And you've got a carat 33 with 82 points in diamonds, and it's like a double halo that then splits on the sides and goes down and splits into that shank. It's very, very large Spinel material. We know that this material had struggles when it came to large crystal sizes. There was 1 boulder of overall material. And when that was actually, when you look at all the little rough crystal pieces, they weren't large. So this is why it's a really big deal to get a carat stone. We've got a carat and a third, and it's going to be any gold you want, and we got to blow it out right now because anybody who'd like it, it's been $69.99 historically. Time for a better value tonight. Thank you so much. We have our first request in, and it's for a crystal opal pendant, which is coming up, which actually has a fire opal with it. So we'll see that coming up. And then on this one, instead of $69.99, actually, Will, is that your caller on the line for the opal pendant? Would you like to just see it right now? I'd be happy to flash it and not have them wait. Let's take a look at this. This is item number 8002. And that, okay, this could be the coolest designer piece we have. Look at that opal. Purple base color, crystal opal, all of the colors of the rainbow in spades. 8002 is the number, Tony. I'm just going to zoom back that camera, and I'm going to show you the profile for a minute because that is a great cab, and it's not easy to set opals that are big like this. And then when we put, let's just prop it up here. When you have a fire opal up top, that's your bail. Let me show it on the hand here as well for a size perspective. That's a trillion opal. Not the clear or yellow base, but an intriguing purple base color, but every color of the rainbow beyond. And that's an 844 on its own with 31 points in the fire opal round as your bail. Then you have the diamonds at the bottom. That's 30 points. Here it is, size-wise. Inch top to bottom. Side to side is going to be pretty similar. It's an inch side to side. Inch top to bottom. Great look, great style. Stays in the yellow gold. Let's go up close. Will, if you'd like this one, let's mark it down. Ooh, our best markdown ever on this one. It started at $49.99, then it went to $39, then it went to, guess where, $29.99, and it stopped. Tonight, we make it better than $29, better than $19.99. This is going to absolutely fly. Look at the colors, yeah? Of course. It's not even $19.99 though. We got a better deal. Do we have a shot on the neckline, Tony? I'm going to do that next so you can see from a distance away here. And let's take a look, because if 1 inch does not quite give you all the perspective yet, I think this will help so you can see it here from a distance away and get another perspective on the size. So you can really see, and the colors, I tell you this all the time, in this area where I stand for necklaces and earrings, it's less lit. So you see how the colors just got so much stronger than what you're seeing up close. That's because opals don't need a lot of light. And you're seeing that here. The colors have been they're more vibrant, they're more neon. You're seeing more of that color we love. We'll go back to the close-up. I'm gonna make this better than $19.99. Will, if you'd like it, great request here. We'll do it for $1,299 only. And also it's double-sided, as crystal opals often are. So when you look through the back and you see that stone from the interior, look at how all the colors are still, I would say true. They're almost better. I mean, look at this. It's just fascinating. That is a great stone, and a trillion on top of it. So $12.99, one only. Let's see who's got it. Yellow gold. Just wind your favorite chain right through that bail, and you are good. Look at how beautiful. Now that is a custom designer piece. And then we'll go right back to our mehenga. I promise we'll make that affordable as well. And we're down to just 27.5 minutes. So any requests, keep them coming. This was a request right here. Oh, Will, do you have this one, by the way? Do you have this one? No. We can open it up to everyone else? Oh, good. Thank you. Fire opals can, I think that was our last fire opal that just went out the door in the ring. This, of course, would match that too. If you get the pendant, think about getting that fire opal we just had, because that was a round fire opal in a ring, and that'd be beautiful with this. So, Will, I think we're verifying on this one. All right, so this one's available at the moment. At the moment, and I'm a bit surprised at $12.99 that is even still made it this far. But we're going to show that mehenga again. We want to return back to that mehenga so you can see that big carat 33 cushion cut that we showed you. This is really special. I love that diamond. I like the mirror finish on the top and then the diamonds at the base. That's really, it's a special piece. And you can tell that's custom. Do you think you walked into a store and saw 300 of those sitting in a case in every store location? No, that is reading as bespoke all day long. Let's go back to our mehenga. That one's still available if you'd like it. So we're opening it up to anybody. First come, first served on that opal pendant. But let's talk about mehenga at a carat 33. The cushion cut, the big stone, the diamond weight at 82 points, and a huge discount is happening right now on this one. I'd gladly take that opal. I just can't stop staring at that opal. Loving it. But the mehenga, let's get a better value on the mehenga here, and we'll help you own it right now. First call at $69.99, or is it? Let's do better right now. End of the show is near. We've got about 25 minutes remaining, and we have more to show you, but requests are welcome. Keep them coming, and this one will be, forget about $69.99. I'm going to do it for $1,999. We have got to blow that one out. It's our, that officially is the best value we've had on mehenga, because that big size for that tiny price, really important. And again, durability, we talked about the 8.5 and the Mohs scale, same as the purple one we had, right? So similar durability, great style. The clarity is what's so remarkable. I think that shows off first and foremost with this stone is how clean it is. And then here's what it looks like from a distance. There's that pop of pink and red, really that neon. And there again, from a distance in less light, I would say lighter light, but that doesn't make sense. Less light. Now, oh, hello. Tony, did you install filters yesterday on our lights and cameras here? Because that looks like star filters, but it's not. It's not. We don't operate with star filters, but that's all inherently the stone doing what it does. Loving the light, flashing it right back, but in beautiful, bright, beautiful color. I mean, red, pink. This is where it's less light. And you're seeing when it's a neon stone, it doesn't need all the light to look great. It tends to flourish in a lower light setting. That's what this is doing at $19.99. You get a carat 33. We'll give it 30 seconds, and we got to see who's got it, and then we'll keep on going. We've got turquoise earrings. The big ones are here. Got some really special ruby drop earrings as well. Boy, that is a good-looking mehenga. Loving that one. Thank you so much if you get it, because that is a real superstar. And then we have some, I got to get to these ruby earrings. We are so, so loving our rubies, but when they get matched up, for earrings, that's a little more rare. I did have a ruby earlier. It was a nearly 3 carat, by the way. It was under $5,000 if you need to see that again. Also, we have some ruby drops, one of the classical looks in a drop earring with a little floral design and some lever back action and a nice drop, but not too overly dressy. So I think that's going to really work well. And again, partnering Spinels and Sapphires, very close cousins to each other, even though they are different families. That's why it's cousin, I think, is the proper term, because even though they're related, they're different families and they're different looks, but this is ruby here, so your red corundum variety, and a beautiful, now that's a pear shape even in a more unique cut, so let's see. Did we manage to match up? We sure did. The cutting matches, the color matches, the clarity and the glow, which you know I'm a big fan of in rubies, because it's rare to see. And we have item number here, it'll be 9183. You're getting a full carat 30 in the Burma. pear-shaped set. It's a match. Love it. Pair of pairs. And you get a carat 30 with 58 points in diamonds. There's that bit of it. First of all, it's diamonds from just dripping from your ears as they're on, because the lever back starts with diamonds in the front, leads to that bigger round brilliant, then that little floral shape, almost a star, butterfly, floral, kind of like all three in one, and then a halo all the way around your pear-shaped Burma ruby, glowing. I think that's even more important in an earring, because we don't tend to get as close to our earrings. I'll say other people don't tend to get as close to our earrings as we might on a ring, where we're doing the hand grab and looking at it and admiring it. We certainly see our rings really close up. I find that it's even more important, and granted, we don't have a lot of ruby earrings to show you ever. Matching them is a chore. It's not easy. There's so many different characteristics and so many ways that a ruby can go awry in where the two stones are not going to match and they're not going to be perfect. And then what do you do? There's no point in even, and some people say this, I love this thought. I've heard a lot of designers say this through the years, where they say, well, it's an earring. So if they're not perfectly matched, it's okay, because one's over here and one's over there, so they're not really set together. And I just am not really a believer of that theory. I think that still the stones should be equal. They should match to perfection. If they don't bother. I'd rather have nothing than something that's just not quite that perfect match. This is where they match. And I find that it's more important to have the glow in an earring, because that's where, first of all, they're kind of floating on the ear. You don't have a hand behind it. In a ring, even if you have a stone with great clarity, your hand's behind it, so you're not able to, the light's not penetrating the stone fully. With an earring, especially a dangle drop like this is, there's some floating nature to the stone to where it's not always going to be something behind it. So you want to have that light glowing through it, and then allows that ruby to look so amazing as it does. I think it becomes more important, and then that glow just sort of radiates. And so when they're on the ear, no matter if someone's closer or further, they're seeing that red glow that is so powerful because it's rare. And yet you get the king of all stones here in Burma. Take a look at it. We've only got one pair. We can change the gold color if you'd like. It's a carat 30 plus 58 points in diamonds. I'm going to try one on. We'll show you the length, all of that. So here it is, and this is where it starts with diamonds in the front. I love when we keep our lever backs covered in the diamonds, so you still get that payoff. Sometimes we'll do just like a clean gold lever back. That's fine too. This one really needed to be dressed up with the diamonds, 1 1/8 inch or so, top to bottom. And they're so not going to be. I like a good $34.99 deal. Let me try this one on. We'll go back up close, and then what we're going to do is also change the gold color. So if you want the yellow or the rose, I love that we even make a rose gold earring happen if you need it. Not something that's going to be the #1 priority. It's not going to be the #1 request, but it's possible. So if that's your gold wardrobe is rose gold, well, you got it happening in the earring as well if you want it to be. So that's a really good option. This is not going to be $34.99. Let's take them down really, really quickly, easily. See how the diamonds start right there at the top? Drip right on down. There's that little extra crisscross design like a floral. And then your ruby with the surrounding halo of the diamonds. Absolutely stunning white, yellow, rose. And they're not $34.99. Take another look. This is wild what we're doing. Really good. What I'm about to do is going to be making ruby earrings disappear in a hurry, especially when they're not even $3,000 or $2,000 or $19.99. Each stone being, if they're identical, each stone would be, sure enough, about 65 points or so, which is a good size, 2/3 of a carat in a ruby. Not bad. We know rubies don't come in big sizes all that often, and yet they're not 19. Hold on. We may be verifying already. They're not going to be 19, 18, 17, 16. 19 minutes left. Let's go. I'll make them. Oh, let's not even do $16.99 or $15.99. Blowout time. $14.99 for the ruby earrings to the first caller if you'd like them. And I think of all the times we have ruby rings, and we'll go months and months at a time without seeing a ruby earring option. So if you've been waiting to match up your earring to your ring, here's the way to go at $1,499, white, yellow, rose gold. What should we recap? Without request, we've shown you everything we've got. We've got some beautiful, beautiful fire opal still left. We've got those diamond slice earrings, those natural diamonds. We've got the Zimbarn. I'll flash in the ruby, the 285 as well, because that one was really early in the show. I want you to see that now that we're thinking rubies. thinking red, seeing red, let's do the ruby ring. The 285 is coming up in the two-tone mounting. We'll show that to you. And any requests you have, get them in. We're all ears. We got 18 minutes left on our Monday. Again, we take a break from TVON shopping tomorrow. Every Tuesday, we're off. So we are not back till Wednesday. So time to get the shopping in right here, right now, tonight. And let me show you this ring. Will, are you getting the earrings or not yet? Okay, so the earrings are here. Wow, earrings are here. Look at the ring. Two-tone gold. Same kind of match. Let me clean off the stone here. This is going to be the 285 we had earlier. $14.99 for the earrings. If you want them, look at the clarity. Watch this. You can see the tweezers right behind the stone. You see that? That wouldn't happen on most rubies where you're actually able to see transparency like that. Exit stage left. Let's bring in the ruby ring. The 285, two-tone gold. Yes, we did see it earlier, so just so y'all know, if you've been thinking about this one, everyone else is probably getting a first look at it because everybody else might have joined us since this was first presented tonight. 285 Burma. Big time. You know what's unique is, first of all, it starts with an east-west setting. Don't see that all the time. It's a huge size. It's got clarity that's going to be real close to what we saw in those pear shapes in the earrings, and yet it's got two-tone gold. Starts with the yellow right there near the ruby. Then it goes to this big wide band of the white gold and the white diamonds, and then the band itself is back to the yellow gold. So it alternates, and then it builds up from the side profile, so you get this great look from the side. That's a really specialty look. Not all rings do this. I think important rings do more often than not. When you see really high, you know, the high-end designer, the couture level, you see pieces that cost $300,000-$400,000. That's where you see typically a lot of attention paid and extra detail and diamond work on the profile. We have not shied away from that here. We've got it for you. We've got the great finishing on the inside. Look at that. That's going to be well done. And then it's going to allow it to sit properly and comfortably on the hand, but also this is what it looks like from a distance. And there's all that pronounced platform that it's on. And this is the view. I just wish every diamond ring, I wish every ring in general could have diamonds up through the sides in the profile like this. It just makes it, right? It just adds so much. But I couldn't stand the thought of $89.99. So we brought it lower and we got it down to it. And this 107 diamond weight that you're getting in the two-tone gold is only going to be $4,999 only. That is a one of a kind, of course, in that Burma. And speaking of good corundum family, I've got a yellow sapphire that's certified that's also really lively. It's a big emerald cut. Looks like a yellow diamond, so we'll see that too. And any requests that you've got, we want to hear them. We have our last now 15 minutes remaining. Will, what were you picking up? Big thank you to your caller. Thank you so much. Ruby earrings are still verifying, but here at the moment. And so is that big opal pendant. I think that $12.99 pendant should be getting home tonight. Let's get to this brand new yellow sapphire. Item number is 9618. This is a good one. This really, if I did not say it was sapphire, I think the first guess would be, it's got to be a diamond, right? Well, it's a sapphire, looking all day like an emerald cut yellow diamond. Funny enough, I have an emerald cut yellow diamond here. It's one of the more pricey pieces in our entire inventory. It's $60,000. It's a 2-carat 41 emerald cut yellow diamond. It's sitting right in front of me. Here's our 2-carat 12 emerald cut unheated yellow sapphire. Needless to say, this is not going to be $60,000. And what the yellow diamond doesn't have that this does is a cert. This has an AGL cert with it. I'm going to show you the cert. This is on the loose stone. So this was done by the Antwerp Gem Lab back in January of 2 years ago. So it's been 2 years and 2 months. Doesn't really matter when the cert is done. It's just matter that stone hasn't changed. They age well. Gemstones age really, really well. They don't really age, right? They don't. You can have them for years and years and years and years and years, and they're always going to look the same. Natural corundum yellow sapphire, your photograph. It's a 212. It's a 6x8. And it's got the octagonal step cut. That's just a fancy way to say emerald cut. Vivid yellow. And how about no indications of thermal treatment? That's important. And then on the other side, your gemologist signatures. And they're all GIA accredited because even if they're located in Colombo or somewhere else, like in Belgium, they probably got certified to be a gemologist at GIA. So they're GIA certified. There's your QR code. There's all the information you need to know about their different lab locations. And that is going to be the sapphire that they got to evaluate and said all those wonderful, kind things about. And yet we are going to give you a great price with this beautiful mounting, 76 points and diamonds on the mounting. Always a great look there, creating a little cornered action with a still kind of a halo influence, but a little more decorative and a little more flowery. And yet one huge value on this 212. It's always nice to see unheated sapphires. We point it out because it's rare. Certain stones are unheated all the time. Other ones, it's more really rare, and so we have to point it out and let you know when there's an unheated sapphire. That's what you have here, and let's just also remind you that without heating, usually heating is not just to enhance a color of a sapphire, a heat treatment is also to really make the clarity appear better. Obviously, you can see why they said, I don't think we need to touch it. It looks pretty good. It's got great color and it's got great clarity. There's no inclusions you see or silk in the stone. So this is it. It didn't need to have the heat treatment. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Rare to get yellow sapphires, especially ones that could pass for a yellow diamond. This one's only going to be, forget about $49.99. I have a $49.99 ruby sitting here that's a $285. So you see the comparison here and why this should hang out at $49.99. It's less. I'll make it $2,499. And that's it for our yellow sapphire. AGL cert coming with it. And I like the idea of a blue wing 545 next, Will. Who do you have there for this round 545? I just wish there was more than one, but there's not. We've got one special round blue wing coming up. This sapphire at the moment here, but let's see what happens. I don't think that's going to last long. Not at $24.99. Not for a 212. Certified unheated. Don't take my word for it. You've got some of the best gemological minds in the world that they spend their lives certifying sapphires and other exotics. And they're the ones that have it listed as unheated, and they're the ones that described it as vivid yellow. That's important. So, Will, we brought out a stone for you. It's a classic mounting. It's a 545 round blue wing. I so appreciate this request, 9143. Coming up right now, I want to make sure we have time to tell you everything you need to know about this round Portuguese cut 545. 9143 is the odd number, classic double halo. Start with the smaller halo, then work our way out to bigger stones. It's a carat 11. It's outstanding. And you can change the gold color, but there is only one because you know the reason. We're down to it. The blue wing block Ds are limited. We can't just make 2, 3, 4 rings at a time. What are we thinking? It's classic, right? But there's also going to be a great value because just tonight, just about an hour and a half ago, we saw one of our biggest per carat values yet on a 10 carat plus. Let me try to let this fall into line here. Take a look at it on the hand. This is going to be, I have a question for them, Will. If they like the ring, do they want the TVON price or do they want the low end of Monday night price? Because we have two options. Don't worry, I'll tell you what they are. The TVON price is $59.99. The low end of Monday night price is nowhere near it. And I will take this to one of the biggest per carat values. You are getting to it. And with a carat 11 and diamonds around it, classic double halo, beautiful style. I will get this right here, right now. And remember, we have one person that's on the line thinking about it, but they haven't said sold yet. It's open to the first caller who does. It's not $59, $49, $39. I thought $29.99 is pretty good, but let's make sure in the last 9 minutes we can get a few more pieces gone. I'm not even asking $2,500. It is less than that. $24, $23, $22. Forget about it. I'll make it $21.99. That's it. And that's in any gold, just the one, because that specific round, we may have a couple of other rounds, but they're not 545s. So that's where we've got that single one only piece here for you and could not be better. And if you wanted to stack a Wonder Ring, you just get this in a little bigger size. It'll lift it up off the hand a bit, then you can slide the Wonder Ring right next to it. And that'd be a great idea as well. So $2,199. Some really cool pieces. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Phyllis. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry to hear you injured yourself, but I hope you're on the mend. And thank you so much. I do. Wow, I remember that ring, and I'm so glad you like it. She's raving about her imperial topaz. Jess, you got a special shout out too from Phyllis. She wanted to thank you for your help and kindness in getting a piece tonight. Oh, did she get a Sphene? Oh, good. Phyllis, thank you. I'm so glad you got one of our Sphenes. Wonderful. Remember, we had a new collection of color-changing Sphenes tonight. They are all sold out. I would be recapping them if we had any more, but we do not. So thank you again to everybody who picked up a Sphene, including Phyllis. I'm so glad you got one. Thank you so much. All right, next up, do you want this one, Will, or can we open it up to anybody else? Because we got calls coming in. So looks like we are going to open it up to the first caller who says yes. It's yours if you want it, Jalen. I think that requester, that may not be exactly what they're looking for. We kind of just pull out what we can and, hope it's what they need. And sometimes we may need to go back to the drawing board. But we can't leave it here. Oh, good. You getting the ruby earrings, Jalen? All right, so he's on earrings. Sounds like he's on ruby earrings. Spencer, would you like the tanzanite? Now, Will, is there anything we can make for them or find or help them with? Okay. You're doing this to me a lot. What does this mean? What does that mean? Does that mean just shut up and ignore me? Is that what that means? Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. I know what it means when I do it, but I don't think that's what you mean. Okay. So carry on. Keep calm, carry on kind of thing. All right. So he means somebody else can take it. So it's official. Anybody think Spencer's verifying on this one? All right. Jalen, let me know if you need to say anything again. Ruby earrings, sounds like they may be going. Last call on the tansy, that's verifying right now. We're not waiting. And then I do have, if you want to go emerald cut, we have a 971. You know how the end of the show goes. Everyone starts making those decisions. We've seen 3 hours of jewelry. Everyone's getting ready to take what they can't stop thinking about, and that's my best advice. Get what you can't stop thinking about. You'll never regret those purchases. Give it 15 minutes. That's my rule. It'll never fail you. If you're not sure, walk away, do something else, and in 15 minutes, if it's still on your mind, you need to have it. It's that simple. It's never failed me, ever. Other things, I get sidetracked, I forget about it, and it's done. That wasn't meant to be. It wasn't really for me. If you can't stop thinking about it, you got to have it. Now, our situation is a little more unusual. We have one-of-a-kinds for the most part, so it's really important to try it. And if you find you get it at home and it's not quite 100% for you, that's okay too. And let's see who's got what. Ooh, yes. Jess, you want this one? Okay. So yes, let's try it on again. Here it is on the hand. You can change the gold color. It sounds like this one is verifying, but we're waiting to see who's officially got it. 545, carat 11, round. Oh, new registers back here. Yes, Joyce, go ahead. Oh, what? We have a Sphene back? Wait a minute. I just said, did I jinx it? I just said they all sold. And now we just found out one just got swapped. So we've got one more. Oh my goodness, which one is it? Oh, it's the cushion. No, it's the radiant. Oh my goodness, are you sure? Okay, we've got one more. So I have to say this. We had this premiere. We had 12 pieces. They've been sold out for a couple of hours. We have one that just got something. I don't know. Oh my, this is not really a radiant as much as it is a cushion cut. It's fabulous. It's 90, actually 235. 235. I think the tanzanite's gone, but check with your operators because we were just kind of mid-verification on that one. This one, okay, so last call. This is a meant to be moment. 227 is the carat weight. It's 86 points in diamonds. It's that knotted design I love where it's a split shank, but it comes together. It's like, looks like it's tied with diamonds. And let's see, do you want this one already? Okay, so we may have somebody verifying on this one. It's my last one. It's last chance, thank you. Okay, so we've got some great emerald earrings coming up and also a pink, what? We have a pink Spinel by the yard, love it. Okay, so we'll get to those, but this one is only, well, wow, it's one of our more affordable ones. It's $29.99 and it's sold. Congratulations, thank you. So this one's gone. Spencer, are you waiting on the Mahenge by the yard? We'll show it to you right now. It's item number 8221. First, we'll go on the hand here. Show you this Mahenge necklace, full-on necklace with the stones that are bezel set and station styled about, let's see, they go about 3/4 the way around the necklace. So where I'm holding it is where the stones stop. And then in the back is where your adjustability is and your lobster claw clasp. You have two choices here. It's white gold or rose gold only. And they're bigger Mahenges. There's a carat 06 total weight and it's white gold or rose. What in the world? This is less than the price of a chain by itself. And you get a carat 06 of Mahenge Spinel round diamond cuts. All bezel set. Beautiful. And we're going to make it $599. White or rose, that's all I have. I can't do yellow. Quite frankly, that's the best combination for the Spinels are the white and the rose. That is not accidental. That happened for a reason. We typically do see our Mahenge set in the white gold. Thank you so much on that last Sphene it sold. I think our 545 tanzanite is gone. Spencer, this was one of your requests. We have emerald earrings coming up that are like a forward-facing open hoop design. We'll see those, but we only have 2 minutes. Uh-oh, 2 minutes. Spencer, I'm going to have to show you those earrings here. I'm going to let people keep calling on this, but because I've got a couple in white and 2 in rose. But I need to show you these emerald earrings really quickly if they like them because we're running out of time. As you can see, we only have 1.5 minutes or so left. These are the earrings, Spencer. Let me know if you like this forward-facing hoop. It's going to be a post and butterfly on one side, and then there's a little tilt to where that little mirror finished end goes towards the back where your earring would, your post would be. If you like those emerald earrings, they are $1,299, and I'll show you the left and right design that they have here as well, so you can see that. It's any gold you'd like also, so that's a nice feature, and we've still got our Mahenge by the yard that you're seeing there draped against the wheel. Here are the earrings, so there's your left and right. Yes? Hi, Philip. Hi, Michelle. Oh, I know Philip and Michelle, and they join us on Facebook every now and then, don't they? Yes, go ahead. Questions? Ruby earrings are gone, I think. Emerald earrings, Spencer, are $12.99, but I want to show you this necklace. Let's go up close to and show you the necklace. We have 50 seconds left, and we got real busy here at the end of the show. Any questions? Requests before we go. That's what they look like. Those stations of Mahenge round brilliance look like that up close and personal. It's $5.99, rose and white only. Rose and white, we're counting them down. That's an incredible value. Thanks again for being with us tonight. Really appreciate you joining us on this happy first day of spring. Great kickoff to the week. Great kickoff to the spring season officially. And of course we have, we're off on Tuesdays, but I'll be back with you on Wednesday and Thursday night this week. So hopefully we'll see you then for more jewelry. We'll celebrate together. Thanks so much for shopping with us tonight, for joining us, for watching, hanging out. And we've only got 10 seconds left, but we're here taking orders. Keep dialing. That phone number is the same. We'll be here taking your calls. Thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great Tuesday. We'll see you back Wednesday at 7.